BMT.
The black man tried.
I watch my family unravel. With no man, I bought a ticket just to travel. That's the plan, to treat us just like cattle. Understand, you hear that snake tail rattle. In the boat sinking, holding no paddle. In the matrix, wanna treat us like chattel. Where's the queens at that don't wear saddles? BMT, yeah, cause black men matters. How you living, yeah, the black man shot. You keep talking, you think the black man flop. Pick your battles and now this black man's out. Now they hate what comes out of black man's mouth. This is my world, we made it, this is my land. Brazil, Colombia, back to Thailand. You can have it with Satan and do the fire dance. While I'm hopping that flight to do my dance. Catching flights, not feelings, it's a battle. So many sleepless nights, not just Seattle. Hey, the black man climbing up the ladder. Passport, no pookie, dibble and dabble. Black man travels.
The black man travels.
As you can see, I'm repping that BMT.
BMT.
The black man travels.
I watch my family unravel. With no man, I bought a ticket just to travel. That's the plan, to treat us just like cattle. Understand, you hear that snake tail rattle. In the boat sinking, holding no paddle. In the matrix, wanna treat us like chattel. Where's the queens at that don't wear saddles? BMT, yeah, cause black men matters. How you living, yeah, the black man shot. You keep talking, you think the black man flop. Pick your battles and now this black man's out. Now they hate what comes out of black man's mouth. This is my world, we made it, this is my land. Brazil, Colombia, back to Thailand. You can have it with Satan and do the fire dance. While I'm hopping that flight to do my dance. Catching flights, not feelings, it's a battle. So many sleepless nights, not just Seattle. Hey, the black man climbing up the ladder. Passport, no pookie, dibble and dabble. Black man travels.
The black man travels.
As you can see, I'm repping that BMT.
The black man travels.
I watch my family unravel. With no man, I bought a ticket just to travel. That's the plan, to treat us just like cattle. Understand, you hear that snake tail rattle. In the boat sinking, holding no paddle. In the matrix, wanna treat us like chattel. Where's the queens at that don't wear saddles? BMT, yeah, cause black men matters. How you living, yeah, the black man shot. You keep talking, you think the black man flop. Pick your battles and now this black man's out. Now they hate what comes out of black man's mouth. This is my world, we made it, this is my land. Brazil, Colombia, back to Thailand. You can have it with Satan and do the fire dance. While I'm hopping that flight to do my dance. Catching flights, not feelings, it's a battle. So many sleepless nights, not just Seattle. Hey, the black man climbing up the ladder. Passport, no pookie, dibble and dabble. Black man travels.
The black man travels.
All right, we here, family. We live, man. Want to welcome everybody to the show. We got a good show today, man. We got a real good show. We got to, unfortunately, put a few people on the grill. I haven't done a show like this in a while, but you know, it's been a lot of shots being thrown at the Passport Bros and the Passport Bro movement. So we're gonna chop it up today, man. We're gonna do a panel at the end of my little monologue, and we're gonna talk about some facts. We're gonna dispel some misconceptions about this beautiful Passport Bro movement that we have going on. Let's see who all got in the building, and we're gonna go ahead and get this party started. I got my guy Backpack Val in the house. $5 super chat, man. Really appreciate that starting off. He says, before you start, you're not talking about the guy who got Falcon punched in his japs and got sent expeditiously to the Shadow Realm, are we? Yeah. I think that was, I'm pretty positive that was Jap. I took a look at the video a while back. You know, my man got KO'd, but we're not going to discuss that. You know, I like to dissect dudes' talking points more so than actually go into, their overall character. I mean, I might bring a little bit of their character up, but for the most part, I say focus on the talking points, because when you go too deep into somebody's, overall character, it goes to back and forth, and people start lying and throwing dirt, and that ain't really what men do. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather just dissect his talking points from his video that we're going to show in a second. Let me see who are all in the room once again. I know it's late, guys. I appreciate you tuning in with me. I'm currently in Thailand right now. It's about 9:30 in the morning. I'm pretty sure it's nighttime where you guys are at. So I appreciate you tuning in. We got 85 in the room already. Do me a favor and hit that like button. We're going to get some 5-star today, man. Shout out to Delano Music. Rewind that track. Oh, shout out to my dude, Big Bass, man, for the track. Shout out to him. Big Bass, very good, talented brother, man. Good rapper, does his own beats, all that good stuff. So I need to find a link. I'm gonna put a link in the description after the show. So if you guys want some tunes or some beats or something, you can holler at my man, Big Bass. All right, he also did the intro for Richie Mack as well. So holler at my man, Big Bass, man, Big Bass. All right. Okay, what is the hell of a plantation, bro? I'm not saying that America is the plantation. I'm talking about the mindset. All right, the mindset of a guy like that dispels and puts out negative propaganda and negative energy about guys traveling the world. To me, in my opinion, that's a plantation mindset, because nobody else has to really deal with that. Most people from other ethnic groups would be happy, or at least not say anything negative about people traveling the world and exploring the world with different experiences. But unfortunately, because of some of the fallout of slavery, we do have guys in our communities that we all know that have a plantation mindset. So we're going to call those guys plantation bros. All right. That's the new name for the guys that have discouraging comments for the passport bros. They have a plantation-like mindset, because honestly, you shouldn't be concerned with what another man does anyway. So that right there is like a slave mentality in itself, to be concerned about the whereabouts and the experiences of a whole nother man that ain't doing nothing with you. Remember, all this is return fire, family. We're not coming for nobody, but they all coming for us. For some reason, passport bros is in everybody's mouth right now, because they're uncomfortable with the social complex. It's a social construct that black men have supposed to be the downtrodden men of the world for whatever reason, right? We're supposed to be miserable. You're supposed to be concrete to the place you grew up in or stayed in, or was born at. You're supposed to not leave those 4 blocks. You're supposed to stay in Atlanta. You're supposed to stay in Houston. You're supposed to stay in New York. And if you go outside that construct, you're going to get problems, not only from possibly friends, but even family members. And as you can see right now, even certain women have an issue. Not all, but some of the women even have an issue with brothers just exploring their options. Even though we're the minority of guys that have passports, when you look at it, I think they're in America. I believe it's like less than 500,000 black men got passports. I don't think it's even a meal right now. So you're looking at less than 10% of men actually have passports, but it's growing. And a lot of people have issues with that for whatever reason. But we're going to discuss that. We're going to chop it up today. But that's the definition of a plantation, bro. I don't want to get too long with it here, guys. All right. Misery Loves Company. Shout out to Diamond Life G Loop. See who else got in the building. Shout out to my dude, Jay Clyde. Jay Clyde was one of my first subscribers, I think. I think he was like the top 25, bro. So shout out to my dude, Jay Clyde. All right. Men's Daily Advice is in the building. Encouragement channel. He says that was a tight rap into intro BMT. Yeah, man. Shout out to my man. Big Bass in the house. Yeah. Hey, listen. Me and Minister Jack have a mutual friend that we real cool with. Shout out to my dude Rob, man. Shout out to him. He's a major player out there. He's been on ESPN and all that good stuff. He's a sports journalist and a doctor or a nurse or something like that. But shout out to my man Rob. He's in the medical field, and he does, like I said, he's been on ESPN. I think he has a blog. So shout out to my dude Rob. But we have a mutual friend. And because of that mutual friend, when I do a video, I'm going to get a call like today from my boy Rob. Hey, man, Jap didn't mean like that. You know what I'm saying? And if Jap want to come on the show, bro, you're welcome to come on the show. I invited, Lucario on the show plenty of times. But we're going to talk about Lucario, too, because he was on my dude Andrew's show. So we're going to discuss some of the stuff he's talking about. We're actually going to go to Lucario's video first and Andrew's video first. Then we're going to get to the meet Minister Jap, all right? All right, shout out to my dude, Dre the Kid. He said, shout out to the haters sitting on their ass back in America, wishing and hoping for this lifestyle. It's a beautiful lifestyle, man. It's a beautiful lifestyle. And why it's important for me to do these videos, family, is because I know that we got other topics to talk about. We got way more issues, bigger issues to address. But what we have to learn is that we have to control and look at our self-image as a group as very important, right? You got the Jewish Defamation League. You got all these leagues that make sure that nobody's defaming them as a group or as a people, right? And for us, it's like we so used to it. It's been so normalized to pretty much bash black men in the media that we usually don't say nothing, of the stereotypes, right? But now, because of social media, we have a chance to control our own self-image, and people are starting to see that we're just not one big scary black man, right? So it's important for me to always come out and do some return fire, all right, to get the negative stereotypes, because they're trying to put us a face of something negative, and this is a positive movement. We're going to keep it a positive movement, but they're trying to make us the face of something very negative, all right, that the majority of black men traveling don't even participate in, all right, and did not create that type of industry as well. And concerns are talking about sexual tourism, basically. All right, we're not the face of it, so stop trying to make us the face of it. But we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that too. All right, let me make sure I caught that super chat, man. I don't want to skip anybody. Shout out to my dude Xanos Clutch. Shout out to my dude Xavier Lancaster. Shout out to you, bro. Eastern Europe is in the building. B1 family. What up, Xavier? We got to do another show soon, man. Yeah, listen, I was going to leave it alone. I made a post in the group. Shout out to the Passport Bros group. I was like, listen, man, I know we're in a positive light. I've been doing travel vlogs lately. I kind of want to show you guys some receipts. I'm going to museums. I'm going to play a little bit of a clip of the National Museum of Cambodia as well towards the end of the show. But like I said, sometimes you just got to, somebody has to step up. Most travel bros, they doing their thing. They traveling, they making travel vlogs, but, I got a few subscribers, and I just want to make sure that we don't get pigeonholed into something that most of us are not participating in. All right, it's very important that I clarify that. All right. All right, shout out to my dude Eric Powell. He said, "Mark my words, within the next decade, mental job is going to evolve into a passport, bro, whether he admits to it or not." Very true, Eric Powell. These guys are having a change of heart. I'm telling you, it's so funny that some of the same YouTubers that was, criticizing this movement 4 or 5 years ago. You can look at their backlog of videos, all right? You can look at some of their catalog of videos previously. Now, all of a sudden, they're starting to come over to this side. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you exactly why. If you look at the comment sections, even on the video that Minister Jop just released about the sexual tourism, travel bros, and perverts and all that crap, you will see in the comment section, right? Because when you look at your YouTube analytics, the comments are right under the performing analytics of the video. You will see that it's mostly in support of Passport Bros. All right? It's mostly in support of Passport Bros. So when the content creator sees that, they're going to try to make an adjustment and say, damn, I can't keep talking too negative about the Passport Bro movement because I'm looking at the comment section, and the majority of comments, you can't delete all of them. Some guys do delete the positive comments in concerns of Passport Bros. But you can't delete all of them. And when they look at it, they say, damn, I gotta slow up on talking about the Passport Bros because I see right now that my audience base is starting to lean over to that side a little bit. They starting to lean over because the thing about men are progressive, right? So most men who are progressively thinking are not going to sit around for a decade talking about women in the States, all right? They're going to move past that at some point. You should be able to say, you know what, and I'm not dissing American women in the States, or, it's not that video for that, all right? All I'm saying is when you have channels like Minister Jap's channel, all right, like even Coach Greg Adams' channel, who's kind of on the fence, he said some negative things. Now he's kind of trying to change. He hasn't changed heart, all right. You have to start to, not only is it a topic of conversation right now, so guys going to make topics on it, but they have to make an adjustment unless they're going to lose pretty much the ear of their audience, is what I'm trying to say. They're going to lose the ear of their audience. All right. All right. Let's see who's all in the building right here. We got Kane the Conqueror in the ninth. Yeah, most of these guys, listen, man, most of these guys, some of them guys do have passports, but they're not going to tell you that they got passports. They're not going to tell you that they're living in different countries. All right. You got whole PUA coaches living in Colombia right now, talking about dating in America when they're not even in America. That's why a lot of them can't even show you receipts of their lifestyle. That's the whole issue. Travel Bros got plenty of receipts, right? Traveling the world, dating foreign women or whatnot. Show them all the time. You see the video vlog. Shout out to Master One Teacher out there in Brazil right now. Shout out to him. You know, you see the receipts with us. You don't see the receipts with any of these other guys. They literally just sit in their home and pretty much bash American women all day long, every day long, sometimes even 8 hours on the stream, right? Like I said before, men are progressive. So you take the problem, right? Okay, that's the problem. That's the issue. Not all men, but a lot of men do have issues with dating in the West in general, all right? And they say, you know what? I might expect. That's what a passport bro is. A passport bro is a progressive guy who says, you know what? America is cool. You know, my homeland is cool. You know, UK is cool. But I'm going to start to open up and expand my options overseas and set up roots overseas. I'm going to explore the world and, you know, make my territory larger. I'm just going to expand my territory. And the women are a byproduct of that. All right. Once you get overseas for long periods of time, I can almost guarantee you with certainty that the women won't be your primary focus as much as it was in the States. All right. Reason behind it is because dating in foreign countries for the most part, right? Not all, but for the most part is in game. It's not an ongoing thing all the time. You're not going to be sitting there unless you're in Brazil. But in most cases, when you're dating, when you actually dating, you actually courting women, you actually taking women out to eat, it's in game dating, right? In Colombia, you take a woman out, you date twice, you got a girlfriend, in game. Girlfriend turns into a wife. All right. Same thing in Thailand. You go out a few times with a woman, you know what I'm saying? In game, boom, girlfriend, boom, life partner. It's just that simple. It's not this ongoing thing where you're dating flings for 20, 30 years. All right. You've been pretty much notoriously single for the last 30 years, but people don't want to admit to it because dating can be frustrating in America. All right. All right. Cap Bruh Corn says, bro shouldn't feel any shame of traveling for women, to each their own. The prognosticators are soft. Okay, I just put it that way. All right. Gavin, what up, bro? What's good, Gavin? I'm still waiting on you, bro. All right. Intake one with $10 super chat, man. I really appreciate that. He says, interested in remote work. I see a lot of tech jobs on LinkedIn for Thailand. I would like to move to Thailand. Where should I move to? Phuket, Pattaya, Bangkok, or Chiang Mai? Once again, Coach Greg Adams do not hate passport bros. He's on the fence, bro. He's made discouraging comments towards passport bros. Trust me. You know, all these guys have. They just have to change of heart because they see the audience is starting to lean. That's the thing about having an audience full of men, right? Men are not going to sit there and talk about the problem all the time. At some point, they're going to say, okay, that's cool. We diagnosed the problem. Coach Greg Adams. We went to the what they call it, the Manosphere convention and all that, and they discussed the issues with dating in America and the issues with marriage in America. They discussed the laws, all right, the marriage laws that a lot of men have issues with. Okay, if you're not going to attack the marriage laws, if you're not going to try to go at the politicians to change those laws, then you leave. It's just that simple, all right? You just leave. You're not going to sit there and try to go back and forth when you know she has the power of the state behind her. Why are you attacking her when she's going to do what she's allowed to do? You should be going past her and going back and forth with the men that create these laws and policies to really just damn near destroy the family, because she has a get out of jail free card when she wants to just trash that man's whole legacy. All right. Shout out to Roller Tapes. Roller Tape called me out yesterday. Shout out to Roller Tape, man. Shout out to you. All right. Everybody says preach to BMT. Yeah, we just chop it up, man. Like I said, I'm gonna drop a link after a while, but let me go ahead real quick. All right. Let me go ahead and pull this up.
Learn how to communicate with a.
All right, so Hopefully the stream is not janky today, man. I did a little tweaking, so hopefully it won't be too laggy when I do the playback of some of these videos. All right. So this is my dude Antoine's show on YouTube. You can check his YouTube channel out. I will drop a link in the description after the show. He had Lucario on. I was shocked that Lucario actually came on the Passport Bros channel. I've invited Lucario on. I've invited all the PUA coaches on, and I say I come on your show, but they're not gonna rock with me. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna rock with me. Some of these YouTube guys, not even the PUA coaches, just some of these other guys, they want to kind of suppress the movement, so they won't let me come on their show. But it's all good though. So we got Lucario on Antoine's show. As you can see, it's Passport Bros versus PUA coaches, right? And the thing about Lucario, before I start playing the video, man, is Lucario game is to game you. Not necessarily to game the women, it's to game you into the PUA funnel of trying to communicate with women. All right. You try to go outside yourself. And the slick part about the PUA thing, and once again, I would not nobody's hustle if they didn't always come at us, throwing darts at us sideways, trying to diminish the work that we put in over here at Passport Bros. Shout out to my dude, Austin Holloman, all the Passport Bro YouTubers, right? So dissect this guy. Like I say, his game is the game, the actual guys, not necessarily the women, because he's never really showed any receipts of him actually participating in anything in concerns of talking to massive amounts of women. You know, a PUA coach should go on the street, right, whether it be a hidden camera or a low camera, and start to approach women on camera live and be saying some immaculate things, right, to woo that woman, all right, into his bedroom at the end of the day. That's the game that they're playing. But you'll never see them actually execute that. I think AMS tried it in Atlanta, got shut down. Another PUA coach was in Colombia, got shut down. All right. But that's the game you're playing. If you're paying for something, guys, you need to see some type of testimonial, right? Some type of true testimonial of you taking that guy's course and it changing your life. And they don't even do testimonials. So not only do they do any proof of action, all right, any proof, right, of their services, which they should be, they don't even show you guys who have testimonials of them. Now, the sneaky part of what they do is they'll try to put in some life coach game in between their PUA game to make it seem that you're learning something. Like they'll say things like, hey, man, you got to be confident. Well, damn, your pops didn't teach you to be confident in general, or your uncle or something like that. You don't have no men around to tell you to be confident. Women love confidence more than they love anything, man. All right. They love a guy that's themselves more than anything. All right. You just got to be able to communicate with a woman. And they're selling that. They're selling the fact that they're going to teach you how to communicate with women. All right. But let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to stop talking. Let me go ahead and get into it. All right. Hold on. Let's go.
Woman. You see what I'm saying? Because they're all in their head.
So let me ask you something, because some people we're gonna get into the Passport Bros in just a second here, but you know, some people were saying that that you speak upon men who don't necessarily believe in game, and they say it's natural. They don't need game to trick women or to get with women, and most dating coaches are tricking people and taking their money.
I don't know why. Shout out to my dude Andrew. I don't know why he like so calm. You know, I don't know. Sometimes these guys will come on and like in the back end, they have a conversation before they start the show or something. But Andre, you know, not Andrew. Andrew is real calm with this. But go ahead.
I mean, what do you got to say about that? I mean, like, you know, what's your thoughts on that? Since
well, the thing is, like I was saying earlier, you're using game whether they want to or not. Like,
you're not using game. You're being yourself. You're just being a man. All right. All it takes is to be a man.
Like this, it's impossible to.
If game is being yourself, nobody can teach you that, right? You can't pay somebody to teach you how to be you.
Not do it. The thing is, though, if you want it to be tight or if you want it to be weak. Now, as far as the whole passport thing, this is the thing. I don't even care that dudes go overseas and do what they do. I don't care. The only thing that
that's a lie. That's a lie. I wish Andrew would have called him out. I see Andrew making a facial expression, But I wish he would have called him out on that. That's a lie. All right. From the words from his own mouth, he said if guys getting passports going overseas, they're lames, they can't get women. That came out of Lucario's mouth. Now he's switching it up on the Passport Bros platform. You see what I'm saying? Because he knows he wants to swoo the audience.
Personally, because people are like, it's dating coaches versus passport bros. I'm like, no, it's not. Like, this is like
sight beyond sight.
Yeah, it's all that crazy stuff. So like, my thing is this: the only issue I had personally, this is me talking personally, Mrs. Lucario, not any other dating coach or whatever. The only issue I have personally is when a person who is tricking, right? And I don't care if you trick, you can trick if you want. The issue I have is when a person is tricking, acting like they're not tricking, but they're doing player stuff.
Now, how often do you actually see that? I'm not talking about the Facebook groups where guys might post some pics or something like that. I'm talking about on actual video on YouTube. How many of the Passport Bros are actually doing that? First of all right, that's another misconception. Most guys who are just traveling, enjoying themselves, right? They might make a little travel vlog video. They might show their Airbnb, but for the most part, that's not even the majority of guys. Passport Bros are not even participating in that, number one. But number two, why do you have to bring that portion up of the few guys out of all the YouTubers, right, that make travel videos? You might have maybe a little sector of YouTubers, which YouTube is usually going to take down or something like that, talking about that. All right. How's that being pushed on the Passport Bros? Remember, you got Passport Bros, you got guys that simply travel. It's a difference.
That's the issue I always had. So what happened was I was getting people who would DM me, send me comments, send me messages talking about, oh, you're just mad because, all that game stuff is obsolete now because we out here getting it. And I'm like, bruh, but you're not doing what I'm talking about though. You see what I'm saying? So that's the issue. So my thing is like, if a person is saying they're doing something that and trying to equate it to what you're doing, but it's not the same thing, that's not what it is. So I'm not going to sit there and be like, yeah, you're doing the same. We're not doing the same thing. So if you do what you do, that's cool, but understand it's not the same thing. You see what I'm saying?
Smooth like a politician.
So that's what I try to get guys to understand.
My other okay, fair enough. My other question is, you said that I guess most of the Passport Bros are playing an image of trying to be the player, but don't know the game. That's pretty much what you're kind of.
No, so what I'm saying is that if you're going to put yourself out there as a certain way, but you're contrasting it to something else. So what happened is the Passport Bros, what they were doing was they were saying, yo, we got our passports, fuck these dating coaches, we don't need them, and you don't need game and all this other stuff, right? Now, it's not like they just said, hey, listen, we got our passports, we going to see these other women, full stop, right? So whenever you add something on it, right, then you're comparing and contrasting yourself to that thing. So what you're saying is, because I have my passport, I don't need game, or game doesn't exist, or that's nothing, which is incorrect. So therefore, if you're saying that, of course I'm going to say something because I'm here interacting and talking about the game. You see what I mean? Right. So the thing is that if that was true.
So what he's trying to basically say is you should still get courses from him, basically. Once again, I'm not trying to knock nobody's hustle, but they throwing shots at us. Even if you're a Passport Bro, you should still be purchasing courses from him and other PUA coaches, because you're going to need that outside of America, which is a massive, complete lie.
True, I would shut up and not say nothing. But the thing is, it's not true. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit there and not say nothing.
Wow. I mean, this is kind of crazy, my dude, but some dude said that you pick up grandmas and old ladies instead of.
You being slick with it. He's trying to diss him in a nice way.
Young, attractive women. I mean, if people go hate, they go hate. I get it. People talk shit, but this person showed me a photo, man, and I don't know. They say that you get these type of women, bro.
That's at a meetup. That's a friend of mine. What are you talking about? See,
he holding her more like, come on, man. That's a friend of yours. Look how you holding her. You know, what woman gonna let you hold like that? Come on, fam. Who you think you fooling? You know you was on that. You know you was on that. Bro, I know cats that know Lucario personally and say they always see Lucario with like an older, overweight woman. You know what I'm saying? Come on, fam. You know, I know dudes that actually stay in Lucario's neighborhood. They actually come on the show sometimes. Lucario capping, man. He's full of cap.
This is what I'm talking about with the internet. The internet is goofy. This is
how is it goofy? That's you with a come on, man. How is it goofy? But look how you get out of it though. Look how you smooth get out of it. Watch this.
Picture at a meetup in Manhattan where there's a bunch of people, and I took a bunch of pictures with other people at that same meetup. You can see the same clothes that I'm wearing at that same meetup. But the funny part is that even if, let's say I was dating this woman, right?
Okay.
What's the difference between her and all the women that the guys holler at in the Philippines?
Come on, fam. You see how he slick got out of that real quick? You see how he kind of smooth got out of that real quick? He tried to throw some dirt like, well, what's the difference between that and the women in the Philippines? Come on now. Come on, man. Come on, fam. Slick with it.
Well, I mean, they're a lot younger, dude. They're hotter chicks, bro.
No, but this
they're
is what
younger. They're easier to talk to. You don't have to play a game.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You need it. This is what I'm talking about.
There's no such thing as game out there, brother. Game is invented by men.
No,
why are we playing a game that doesn't need to be played to get women?
This is what I'm saying.
Naturally attract women, brother.
This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this, right? Is that you guys are equating the look of a woman, right, to validate you. And that's not what the game is about. Remember, I'm gonna say
the look of a woman to validate you? Not necessarily, bro.
I'll say this over and over again. The game is not about women. So then, therefore, if it's not about women, why are we worried about the women that y'all putting up on the screen? You see what I'm saying? So what happens?
What? Hold up.
Is that guys love to validate themselves through the women that they're dealing with to say, well, if I got this woman, then this means this. This is why even you ask the question, does game work on attractive women? You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys think that a woman's attractiveness makes her different than another type of woman, which is false. You see what I'm saying? So no matter how a woman looks, right, that's not going to determine whether she's more difficult to get with or not.
That's not completely true, bro. This is why I know Lucario has never really dated a whole bunch of beautiful women. It's a big difference, bro, once you get over that 7, 8, 9, 10 range. Once you go over the 7, bro, 8, 9s, and 10s, 8s want to be 9s, 9s want to be 10s, you play a different ball game because those are the women that are going to be in the circles of men of wealth and power for the most part. Mainly dime, like 9s and 10s, but you know, the 8s can make themselves up to be 9s, like I said before. But you're dealing with a different type of female that gets more attention from guys with money. So you're playing a different game. And you have to recognize that in that female off rip of how you can come at that particular female. All right. Because she's demanding a lot of attention. It's no different than a man with money. A man with money is going to be playing a different game than a guy with no money and with no status. All right. So there are different levels to this game. And for the fact that he doesn't recognize that lets me know that he doesn't even truly know, you know, or have any real experiences dating a multitude of different types of women, because he should know that as a PUA coach. Another thing about Lucario, if you are a PUA coach, bro, how are you the first guest eliminated on a reality show in concerns of dating? All right. The I Love New York show. If you have a high aptitude of communicating with the women, right? If you have the true mouthpiece that you're saying, how are you the very first one to get eliminated out of like 30 different men? You should have been one of the last to get eliminated. Your game should be so official. It shouldn't matter how you look. I mean, what comes out your mouth, if people are paying for your services, should be golden. All right. But we're gonna go ahead and get off on Lucario. All right. We're gonna get off on we'll let him finish this little statement, then we're gonna move on to your boy, Minister Jack. All right.
You see what I'm saying? That's BS. And so what happens is no matter what woman that I'm with, she's bad because she's with me, because the game is about me. This is why I try to get guys to understand. See, when you make it about the woman, what you're doing is you're actually simping, because you're pushing yourself aside. You're pushing the man aside in order to praise the woman up, instead of praising yourself first so that you can actually see the value in you, so that you can get the woman that you actually want to get.
So do you think a lot of passport bros have this type of situation that's with them? They don't have enough confidence to talk to women in America. That's why they travel overseas. I mean, you could say
no, I don't necessarily think that they don't have confidence to talk to women. I think they don't know how to attract women.
He's switching it up. He's switching it up. He's trying to switch it up, but he threw a shot though.
Here, you see what I'm saying?
Now, how many? Just talk about in the chat. How many guys have dated women in America with pretty much no issue with actually attracting and dating women in America? It is not that damn difficult, bro. It's not that damn difficult. She thinks you cute. You think she's sexy. Hey, let me get your number. We're gonna call. We look at each other social media, Instagram, to see what she on. She see what you on. All right. Then you link up. You date for a couple of days or whatnot. Then you do your due diligence, trying to get in the panties or whatnot. Come on, man. It's not that difficult. I don't know why he's trying to make it seem like you need a master's degree and why so many passport bros, dudes are getting passports because they don't have no game. Come on, bro. How childish is that? What about all the other opportunities there are for men overseas, past the women? All right, that I talk about on this show all the time about the benefits of becoming a global citizen. All right, the quality of living you get for almost a quarter of the price. Why are we not discussing this? We're discussing all about, you ain't got no game. You're not a player. You need my game. And the only reason you're traveling is because you don't have no game. So get my game. That way you don't have to travel overseas and spend so much money. Come on, fam. I think I went out with 4 girls in Cambodia, bro. 4 girls in Cambodia. Bought drinks all night long, and the bill was $20. The bill was now. Is it because I don't have no game? Is that the reason I'm over there? Is that the reason why? Am I smart, or passport bros smart to utilize their money as more leverage than just blowing it on expensive dates in the States? Does that make me smart, or does that make me dumb? Come on, fam. All right, let me catch you super chats, man. We're gonna go ahead and get to your boy, Minister Jap. Mr. Passport. Hold up. Let me play the little organ. Do I got the organ? Hold up. Here we go. Boy, Minister Jap. We haven't had a discussion with you. If you're looking at this, come on. All right. I'm sure somebody sent it to you. So if you're looking at this, you can come on, bro. Explain yourself. All right. We tired of the shot taking. We tired of you, bro. You've been riding the fence for a long time. You and Coach Gray Adams. Today, you about to get this smoke. All right? You about to get this smoke. I got to throw you on the grill. Player. All right? Let me catch these super chats, man. We'll go ahead and get the party started. Shout out to my dude, Xander, Clutch with the $5 super chat, man. I really appreciate that. He says, if Passport Bros end game is getting feminine women, can we call the attack from dating coaches and Plantation Bros Passport Wars Infinity War? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. War is a little harsh, man, but if you want to call it that, you can call it that, bro. Appreciate the $5 super chat, though, Xandos. We gotta do a show too soon. Xando taking to that next level, boy. You talking about warring? We just gonna have this little going back and forth. Somebody said AM messed up the stream after one approach. Yeah, he did, bro. Yeah, he did. All right. Let's see who we got here. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. I got one more chat. Shout out to D South Crown 35 for becoming a member as well with the $5 super chat, man. I really appreciate that. He says, finally caught a live stream, and it's a hot topic. Yeah, we're gonna chop it up today, man. We're gonna chop it up. We was minding our own business. I was all in the museums in Cambodia and everything, and then I had to come home to this BS. All right. You have to say that pick alone, the woman needs to hold that L. Bro, come on, man. Lucario don't got it like that, man. Shout out to Lucario, but he ain't got it like that, bro. Now she was cropped in. I don't know what that means. So hold up. Let me just go here. All right. Cash flow hustle with the $5 super chat, man. I really appreciate that. One thing I can say about AMS, dude, mess with straight dimes. Lucario got all kind of excuses. Shout out to AMS, man. To me, it wasn't like, man, bro, I dated beautiful women in the States. To me, it wasn't that difficult. I mean, especially if you're in Atlanta. If you're in Atlanta and you dating under a 7, something's wrong. All right. Let's see what we got here. Mulatto Vanguard says passport bros are winning and the PUA Funky's pockets getting skinny. Bro, if you look at any concerns of any passport bro talk on their channels, you will see it be half and half in the comment section. It's like half and half. A lot of guys are moving over to the passport bros space right now. A lot of guys are moving over to that space because they say, you know what? It's smart of me to expand my options and spend less money actually doing it. All right. Especially when you spend long amount of time overseas. All right. If you can generate some form of income, overseas, I would say in most cases, I know I do videos about less than $1,000, but I would say in most cases, in most of the countries that we like to go to, I would say anywhere from $2,000 to $2,500 to play in that safe area. All right. Now we can still go out and have fun. You live in life, bro. You live in a better quality of life, in my opinion. In most cases, you're going to be living a better quality of life. Reason behind it is you don't have to work as hard as you would in the States when your rent is $1,600, $1,700 for a 1-bedroom. You got to take your ass to work, right? You got to get in them 40, 50 hours a week. But you come overseas, you get in American dollars, right? And your rent is $300, $400, $500, and that's all your bills included. Now you have more time, to invest in a relationship. And that's what, at the end of the day, man, women need time, they need affection, they need attention, and they need money. Whether you like to admit to it or not, I don't care. She needs some type of money. She's going to get some type of money out of you, even if it's time, which is actually more important than money. But that's a discussion, that's a grown man discussion that some men are not ready for, because some men grow up in that Macking Love Jones era, you know what I'm saying? That whole love and basketball era. But at the crux of it, women need time, resources, and attention, bro. You're not gonna get around that no matter where you at on God's green earth. All right. You can waste all your time in the world you want to by trying to get in her head so you don't have to spend no money, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day, But now you're wasting your time. Right. Now you're wasting your time, which is even more important. Even more valuable, especially for a man. Your time is super valuable, bro. Especially when in your 30s and your 40s and everything. Your time, 50s, like when you get past that youth age, and I would say that would be anywhere past 27, 28. All right. It's time to hit the bricks, bro, and be on your purpose at that point. So you really don't have that much time to even dedicate to too many women. All right. All right, I'm gonna check. I'm not getting a chick that what happens after you get the chick. Cash for Hustle with the 5 super chat says it's not about getting that chick, it's about what happens after you get the chick. He said, man, Shajab, sleep still talking. Listen, the bro got knocked out. I ain't gonna get on him about that, man. Dudes get knocked out sometimes. Shout out to Michael Jefferson for becoming a new member. Appreciate that, bro. Eric Powell, once again, ATL is like shooting fish in the barrel. I believe he's in the ATL. All right. They women are pretty hungry for dudes in Atlanta, man. It's just expensive, dog. It's just time consuming and expensive. All right. So before I get to Minister Jap, this whole thing about, and I see all the videos, I see all the TikToks, it's all this BS, bunch of BS, right? Because women are not comfortable with guys that they might want, all right, to date or be in relationships with. They're not comfortable with competing with foreign women for the most part. Some are cool with it, some are not. All right. But the issue I have is trying to put us as the face of sexual tourism, when we are not the face of sexual tourism. All right. The majority do not participate in sexual tourism, and we did not create sexual tourism. Prime example. Now, first of all, most people travel for some type of pleasure on their holiday. All right. It's almost like you go to a nice restaurant. Some people going to want dessert, some people not. It all depends on the actual traveler. And that goes across all male, females, ethnicities. That goes across the board. Prime example, what I'm about to pull up right now. All right. Look. All right. So it's gotten so bad in Africa, right? In the Gambia. Look at this right here. The Gambia tells UK grandmothers to seek toy boys elsewhere. Now, ladies, all right, if you listen to this, all right, play nice. Y'all better play nice. Slow down on that sexual tourism, passport purge stuff. I'm going to get the minutes to Jap in a minute, but slow down on that, ladies. I see the TikToks. All right, shout out to my dude, Yes Jonas. Don't have your boy go out to Jamaica, all right, in Montego Bay. I know we out, or Punta Cana, all right? All right, don't let me go out there with a camera, right? Start interviewing them boys. Them guys don't want to be with y'all. They don't want to be with y'all now, all right? Well, let me go to Gambia or Kenya or Tanzania with a camera and interview these guys about their experiences with these women, these older women, all right? Slow down on that because, hey, where there's smoke, there's fire, right? We're not trying to expose nothing, but hey, if you keep on throwing shots over here at us, we're going to start throwing shots back at you. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, look at this article right here. The Gambia tells UK grandmothers to seek toy boys elsewhere. West African nation hopes to shed its reputation as a haven for European sex tourists and wants the UK government to lend a hand. That's how bad it's got. Right? That's the face of sexual tourism. All right. Not guys who might go to certain cities overseas for a weekend out the damn year. All right. We're not the face of it. We don't spend billions of dollars on it. All right. We don't even have the resources to be the face of sexual tourism. So we got to kill that off right now, bro. All right. And I'm not saying that all guys are super innocent when they travel. Dudes going to do them. All right. They going to do them. But don't put us as the face of it. All right. Hold on. I just see the comment. Yeah, man. Hey, bro, I was sent some photos of a group of women out there in Jamaica, right? At some type of resort. I'm not going to call out the resort name. In Montego Bay, right? And they was doing them. I'm just going to put it that way. They was doing them. And you can clearly see the guys are a whole lot younger than the women. All right. They even made a whole movie about it. They made a whole movie. That's how, the real money is over there. The women that come in these countries, what they're spending. That's the real money. All right. Because they spend like it's nothing. They spend like it's drinking water. Men are a little bit more reserved in their spending habits. All right. Somebody called it out. Somebody called the resort out. Yeah, man. Come on, fam. All right. You got the whole government of Gambia trying to slow it down. And it's just not in Gambia. It's all over Africa, bro. It's all in Kenya, too. All right. It's all in Kenya, too. Stella got her groove back. That's right. And it's just not white women, just not black women. A lot of women participate in it. Somebody said, I saw 5 young females from Germany messing with local Tanzanian dudes in Zanzibar. Oh, yeah. Somebody said Gretchen got her groove back. All right, let's go ahead and get to the crux of the show. I want to go ahead and do a little panel before we get the day started. I just remember I got to meet somebody soon. So let me go ahead and get to your boy, Minister Jap. Hold on, let me play my music again. Let me play my church music again.
Make them, but be appealing to the fact that these bitches want to actually fuck with you. And when you say this, it just lets me know that bitches are not actually fucking.
I thought I had it queued up. Let me go back a little bit more. So basically, this is a caller calling into his show and trying to explain to Jap, why he just choose to date overseas. Here we go.
What you're ruling out, and this is what I don't like that niggas is doing. They're completely ruling out the fact that women could actually like the man that's in front of them.
Come on, fam. That statement alone has a whole bunch of red flags. Who goes out and courts a woman that they don't think actually likes them? Number one. All right. In Brazil, in Colombia, in Thailand. All right. I can speak on this specifically. I'm about to go on a date soon, like today. All right. If the woman goes out with you, she likes you. All right. The whole trying to finesse guys out of meals and stuff like that, take them to the Cheesecake Factory, that's an American thing, bro. That's an American thing for the most part. You would think that since the women in their eyes are so much poorer, which is another misconception, that they would be trying to finesse you for meals. But it's the polar opposite, right? That's an American dating culture thing where the women will sit there and go out on dates just to eat a fancy, expensive meal and go out and go to the club and deal with some other dude. That's an American thing. That's not what goes on overseas. And I know most of my passport bros can attest to that, because when you take a woman out overseas, we know more likely 9 times out of 10, she's what? She's going to go home with you, right?
And there's women who are actually do the fucking world for the niggas that they love. And to prove what I'm telling you is that the Pookie and the Ray Ray. Okay, so the Pookie and the Ray Ray get maximum performance out of a lot of women. That
has nothing to do with us passport bros. What Pookie and Ray Ray do has nothing to do with us, bro.
They get these women literally pay for their room and board, pay for their dreams, pay for them to get out of jail. You know what I'm saying?
That's because some women like losers.
Buy them clothes, do everything for them, cook for them. But when the niggas about to leave, they're crying for them. They are not doing that with these niggas who are saying, oh, we need the leverage, or, you know what I'm saying, come with the bag, give her this, give her that. No, I think niggas is giving up on the fact that a bitch could actually be interested in you.
So he's trying to make the statement that passport bros have given up on genuine relationships, and we go overseas to deal with women that don't even like us. This guy needs a passport.
You can't pay for respect. These niggas getting respect and they are broke. They are broke because
how can you be broke and travel? How can you be broke and live overseas? Make it make sense, fam. I'm just curious to know. I mean, do y'all use food stamps to buy airport tickets or something? And Airbnbs? What are y'all paying with Airbnbs? Let me know. Is it some type of magical crypto? We broke. Passport bros are broke. So how are we traveling overseas? Who's the real broke one? The one that can't travel or the one that can travel? I'm just curious to know. What are we paying these bills with over here? You know, what are we paying them with? Our passport? Like, what's going on? What the hell is he talking about? What is Jap talking about? Jap don't know what the hell he's talking about. Jap, where my organ at? Where my organ at? Where my little Come on down to the pulpit, Jap. Come on down to the pulpit, bro. You need help. You need to come to the good graces of the passport bros. All right? I'm going to do you one. I'm going to do you a favor, brother. I'm going to do you a favor. Anytime you want to go to Colombia, anytime you want to go to Thailand, come to Thailand, anytime you want to go to Brazil, I will personally meet you and show you around. No smoke, no physical, none of that crazy stuff, because I know you can't fight. All right? I ain't going to beat you up and nothing like that. But I will personally show you around, brother, to let you know what really goes on these international streets. All right?
They got game and they're actually making these bitches interested in them. You have got to make these, not make them, but be appealing to the fact that these bitches want to actually fuck with you.
Bro, this dude saying bitches every 5. What woman want to be called a bitch every 5-10 seconds? Look, bro. Jap doesn't communicate with women well. I can tell by just the way his demeanor is right now, bro. The way he already looking at women in America for the most part. He makes videos on calling women German shepherds and all that crap and everything, man. He doesn't communicate with women well. He's actually extremely sexually frustrated. All right. You know, if you look at his streams, he does them on Friday nights when most passport bros got a female with him or something like that, or at least going to see some females or meet some females. All right. Look at the frustration in his voice when he's talking about nothing that makes sense. All right. Nothing that comes out of this man's mouth is making sense concerning this topic. I know it's a hot topic, Jap. But if you really want to talk, man, let me on your show, or you can come on my show, so we can dispel all these misconceptions that you really have towards the passport bros, bro. All right.
And when you say this, it just lets me know that bitches are not actually fucking with you, or you don't believe that a bitch could actually fuck with you. And
so we don't believe that women could mess with us in the States or overseas. We're just losers. I don't know how we travel because we broke. All right. We ain't got no game. we're pervs. All right. Come on, fam. What is he talking about here?
And that's why I don't like the fact that niggas have used this passport as a shield to throw away the possibilities of a woman actually liking them, actually being interested, actually wanting to talk to you.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about these women out here in Colombia, in Brazil, in Thailand, especially in Thailand. Bro, they are not hurting for no money. They are not forced to date you in any type of form or fashion. I see it all the time. All right. I was down the street one day on Second Road, and these guys were trying to talk to this Thai girl, and this Thai woman was not having it. She was like, they tried to put their arm around her, and she was like, get off me. She's talking to some Indian guys. Right? She was like, get off me. You know, they can be very rude when they want to be, bro, especially in Brazil as well. All right. They're not forced to date Americans. They're not dating you just because you're American, especially in Colombia, bro. Right? You're dealing with romance culture. All right. You're dealing with a romance culture. If they don't want to be around you, they're not going to be around you, bro. If it's transactional, it's going to be quick in a hurry. It's going to be transactional. But if you're courting a woman, she's going to like you. If you're going out and spending time with her, she's not going to finesse you for an enchilada, bro. Okay? Or some tacos. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to try to finesse you for some drinks or something. They're not going to waste their time. All right? Because you're still competing with other men as well. Other American men, other local men. All right? If she's a beautiful woman, she still gets attention. All right? Yeah, Jab is trying to find himself.
Like I tell niggas, it's a good problem when your bitch keep calling all the time. That's a good problem to have because she's interested. When you gotta pay for that interest, then you putting value on her and devaluing yourself, in my opinion. You can go, sir.
Jab said a whole bunch of nothing.
I agree with you. I was alluding to the point that they're all hypergamous, so the baseline is the same. The foundation is the same. What I'm saying is that, yeah, I want a woman that's going to love me for who I am. We all want that. Nobody wants to be tricking and chasing chicks and just paying, you know, and being that sugar daddy. I've never been a sugar daddy, nor will I ever be. 6 foot, you know, handsome, the whole thing, making 6 figures.
But you're using the sugar daddy talking points.
No, I was just establishing a baseline of why it's more beneficial to go out of the States, because you're going to have a better selection. The women are going to be interested in money regardless. That's a baseline. They're going to be interested regardless. But I'd rather have a 20-year-old interested in me and my money and my status and all that than a 40-year-old giving me a headache. That's what I'm getting at. So
all women are headaches, bro.
I'd rather have a better choice.
All women are headaches. You just want the better looking headache. And I get that.
All right. You get that part.
Damn right.
I get that.
No baby.
But you,
right?
Okay,
no
for
baby
instance.
Mama drama, none of that.
But for instance, okay, so you're saying that the money is going to keep her. No. Rick Ross got more money than everybody.
No, they're all interested in the money.
Okay, Rick Ross got money. And his bitch cheated on him with a nigga with no money.
What does that have to do with the passport, bro? What does that have to do with the topic at hand here? We're talking about dudes with passports and pervs and all that. What does that have to do with anything concerning the topic, Jab? Jab just talking out the side of his neck, bro. At this point, you ever been losing in an argument, right? But you're trying to save face. You feel me? You know, you argue. Maybe you got into it with your homeboy or something, and during the mid-section of the argument, you kind of know he right, but you know you kind of emotional because you know you're going back and forth. And you trying to save face. Women do it all the time. All right, you can be going back and forth. That's why I don't even argue with women. I let it push over, and I'm like, hey, this is not even an argument. This is how it's going to go. See, a lot of American women might not like to be in a relationship with a guy like me. because there is no arguing. I don't argue. All right. This is it. This is how it's going to go. If you don't like it, bye, leave. You will be replaced tomorrow. All right. That's the advantage you have when dating overseas. All right. Versus in America, you know, dating is it's kind of like dating in the desert a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You kind of going for the needle in the haystack to a certain degree. So you're going to go back and forth a little bit, even though you're miserable and frustrated. A lot of men in America are in relationships and they hate that woman. They're miserable, but they're afraid to be alone. Let's keep it $150. Let's keep it 1,000. All right. A lot of dudes are miserable in relationships. If they had money or anything, they will be out of that relationship tomorrow. All right. They will be gone. They will end it. But they're financially tied up and they're sexually frustrated to a certain degree. All right. They rather get sex. Most men rather get sex in America once a month than not at all. All right. So a lot of men are frustrated for the most part. But when you go overseas, that's the advantage that you have. All right. You're not dating in the desert no more. All right. You don't have to be with women just because of access to sex. Let's keep it $150. You with that woman. You was with that woman for 5 years, including myself. All right. Back when I was in America, you know, my ex-girlfriend gonna call me right after this show. I already know because she watches. It's gonna get bad too. See, I'm putting myself out there for y'all. But you was in a relationship with a woman for 5 years just so you can get some booty. When you know you didn't really like her like that. All right. You know you really want, like, you frustrated already. It is what it is, man. She probably gonna text my ass like in the next 10 minutes. All right, let's go back.
So what that goes to show you is that regardless of how much money you have, truly down in the bitch's heart, she's gonna fuck who she actually likes. And niggas are not striving to be the man that these women actually like. You putting on a fuck with me shield. And then eventually you get outbidded. Because what you're saying is hoes go to the highest bidder. If you're trying to wife a hoe, then yes, I get you. But I'm talking about a motherfucker who you fuck with and you hit it off with.
If you're trying to wife.
If you hitting it off with a motherfucker, you could talk your way into some pussy.
Oh, no doubt. I don't need 56 to do that. But what I'm trying to say is that you have a better selection. You're still dealing with all the same nonsense across the board. You can check 50 boxes. It's the same BS, no matter what we're dealing with and what country we're dealing with. But again, I'd rather have a better selection. I'd rather have more choices. And they're going to be more committed because their values are different.
But you got to think about this, though.
Totally reached Central and South America yet. It's in full effect in the States. We can't run from it. It's in full effect. You go to Miami, if you don't have a Lambo, leave town, right? I can come down here with a couple of nickels in my pocket, not even Florida.
Hey, yo, my man said, if you got a Lambo in Miami, leave town. That's real talk. And the women don't like you, right? They're not trying to date you genuinely, you know, because of your character. They dating you because of that Lambo. What's the difference? All right? If you want a genuine relationship, you got a much better chance, all right, in South America and overseas than you do in some of these major cities in America. Not saying you can't find one. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of guys are caught up still looking for that romance of high school and college. Bruh, past you in your 30s, those days are gone in America. Those days are gone, you know, past the college era. All right. The women have pretty much they pretty much dried out their love for men to a certain degree. At that point, they into the game. They in the come up game for the most part. That's why you see them getting BBLs, all right, you know, getting all this plastic surgery so they can attract a guy with resources, all right, to be able to manipulate his resources, out of him. That's the game that you're going to be playing past like 25. For generally speaking, that's the game you're going to be playing when you're an adult, all right? She got bills, all right? She wants disposable income. She wants to go shopping. She don't want to spend her money. She wants to spend your money, all right? She will go on dates with you. Not all. just giving a generalization here. She will go on dates with you. She'll spend hella time with you. She does not like you. All right. She's with you because you drive a Lambo, bro. That's why she's with you. And she knows if you got a Lambo, you got some money. That's why she's with you. All right. You could call that a form of prostitution to a certain degree, too. All right. It's soft prostitution.
Something like that, and they're running up on me, right?
There you go. There you go. That's the game. You're not talking your way into it. They're not interested in you. You're literally paying, and your money goes longer there, so you can't survive here. So whether
you can't survive, what is he talking about, bro? Do you know what type of position you have to be in to be able to move overseas full time? You know what type of, you know the work it takes to be able to put yourself in that position. It took me 3 years. All right. When I left Brazil in 2017, bro, I was done. You know, I was done. I think I talked to one of my guys out there. All right. Shout out to Alan. I talked to him, bro, and I was just like, bro, I'm gonna figure this out. It took me 3 years. It took me 3 years to figure out a way to be able to live overseas. It's not one of them things you just wake up and then go to another country and struggle. Who wants to do that? That don't make any sense. All right. It takes time. All right. To put yourself in, and you got to be smart. You got to be intelligent. You got to make moves. You got to be disciplined. All right. You can't be blowing your money in the States and expect to be able to have money, to be able to travel, to be able to choose what country you decide to live in. It takes time. It takes money, bro.
Then get your shit up and survive here, you'll go down there.
No, that's not the case. I'm making 6 figures regardless where I am.
But your six figures is normal in Miami, but your 6 figures there makes you a multi-millionaire.
I won't say I make you a multi-millionaire, but if you make 6 figures overseas, you up there. You in the pretty much you're in the top class. I would say that. Keep in mind, they have their own wealth in these countries. I don't know why people think that these people are so poor. All right. You got guys driving Mercedes Benzes out there in Brazil, bro, in Barra Juca. They got a whole luxury car dealership. All right. It's not really cheap to stay out there. All right. Apartments range from almost $800 to $2,000 in that area. All right. You got doctors, you got lawyers. I don't know why this assumption that everybody overseas is poor in third world. That is not true. All right.
Right.
So you don't want to compete. You don't want to compete.
I don't want to compete.
Okay.
Nah, I
right.
competed. So why? So if I could get a Lambo in another country, right, without paying $500,000 for it, but I can pay $50,000 and get a Lambo. An intelligent man is going to pay $50,000 to get a Lambo, and
you're talking about material objects.
$500,000 Lambo is not going to cooperate.
And that makes sense. That makes sense. Buying material and tangible things. We're talking about people interacting with each other, doing something that's supposed to be free, and talking to each other. You know what I'm saying? If they're not interested in you here, you go there because they're interested in you more because the dollar goes more. But either way, you're tricking.
What? What? You said either way. So wait a minute, let me get this straight. So if you take your American dollar and you go overseas where your American dollar goes further, that makes you a trick? How? What? So instead of you paying $10 for a meal, right, or $20, that's going to be a nice meal overseas in most places, right, that we like to go to. So instead of you paying $20 and then $200, right, and you pay $200 for a nice restaurant, and she catches an Uber, you know, and we see all the little clips and all the videos where they skits or not, you know, they're representing what really goes on in the dating culture in America, right? So you're stupid. You a trick because of that you spent $20 instead of $200, and the girl you spent $20 on, right, is probably younger, more beautiful, right, more genuine because of the background, the culture she comes from. That's his fault. That makes him a trick. So every guy that takes a woman out overseas and don't spend $500 is a trick, is what he's trying to say. Jap. come on the show, bro. I hope you're looking at this. I hope you can come on the show. But I'm gonna go ahead. Let me go ahead and drop a link. I don't want to listen to this dude too much longer. We'll play. I just want to play this one little phone call. All right, and we're gonna chop it up. I know it's late, bro, but come on in the room if you can. Somebody say you must be vaccinated. Somebody said this guy's hating on passport, bro. It's plain and simple. Man, he don't want to lose his audience base. That's the problem when you have men as the audience. Men gonna be progressive, bro. They're gonna want to see some growth, some movement. You can't talk about the same topic over and over again for a decade, bro. You've been talking about the same stuff for a decade, 10 years. You've been doing this, and you've never switched it up, and you never gave a solution. What is your solution, Jap? What do you want guys to do? Right? You got everybody hating women in America. All right, they're German shepherds. What's the next best option? Do we go to the PUA coaches? What is your solution? What is your solution plan, bro? What is your plan? Is the question. What do you want guys to do? Are we relegated to just sitting around hearing you talk about the problem? That's what we're supposed to do for a decade? Nah, man, get y'all passports. All right. Let me bring in my dude, Delano. What up, bro?
What's going on, my man?
Man, what's up with your boy, man? Man, get your mans out here, bro. Get your mans, man. What is he talking about, bro?
Bro, man, this man is a fool. He's an absolute fool. Talking about why is he comparing Miami and abroad? It doesn't make any sense, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! And to say that these men are broke when you're traveling, you can't be broke to travel. If you're broke, you shouldn't be able to afford $1,000 ticket sometimes,
Tell him. Tell him, bro. Traveling isn't cheap, bro. It's not. You can't get everywhere on Spirit.
Nah, yeah, man. He's a complete joke. He's a complete joke, man.
Right.
Jap is. First of all, I hate that name. Excuse my language. I hate that name. Minister Jap is stupid. Oh my God. But yeah, the man's a joke. He looked like you ever see like a scared animal in the corner just trying to reach out for some hope. The man that his caller, he was just lighting them up. He's like, man, 6 figures abroad. Absolutely right. Why would you spend 6 figures in Miami?
Mm-hmm.
You can't live well. You can't live well, man. Everything's super expensive when you could just live comfortable, live luxurious, technically. Like in a place like Colombia. I've never been to Colombia, but Colombia, sheesh, man. Reason why I'm probably spending a month in Brazil. But yeah, Jap is a joke. And his I think it's funny that more and more people are challenging him. That tells you something, man. The message is getting out of there, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. When you look at the conversation on that video he just did, it's like pretty much most guys are in favor of the passport, bro, movement for the most part. And I know he sees that. That's why he slows down. But he does these little shows, to get the views and get the controversial started, get the reaction videos and everything. It's YouTube. It's a strategy to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, to get views. But his talking points are so invalid to it. It's almost frustrating, bro. Because you saying that we're broke, we can't get women and all this stuff, bro. You can't be broke and be a passport, bro. It doesn't add up. It costs money, bro. It doesn't cost money. It takes discipline, right, to not go out and blow your money in the States. It takes discipline, right? Because the more money you stack up in America, the more money you have to spend overseas. It's just that simple, right? You can't if that ticket to Brazil from Atlanta is going to be about $800 to $900. Then you got to choose. If you're a tall guy, if you're over like 5'10", you got to pick your seat, right? But you don't want to be jammed up for no 8, 9, 10 hours.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So that's like $1,000 ticket.
Absolutely.
Minus the stuff you're going to have to spend in the airport. Then the taxis going back and forth. It's some money, bro.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
I agree. I always tell this tip to everybody that's trying to travel out for the first time, especially when you're going to South America. I tell them, your money really goes longer. Like $10, you could have fun with $10, especially in Brazil. So I like what a drink in New York, here in New York, maybe $15 at a bar.
Bro, they got these buckets.
Yeah.
of like alcohol, like I guess it's what is it, margarita or something like that. They got these buckets out here in Thailand for 150 baht, which is like $3, bro.
$3.
A whole bucket. This much alcohol. It's damn near impossible to finish it.
Mm-hmm. So when
it's
you
just cheaper
like that, $3 for that for a bucket.
$3 for a bucket.
15. Save your money. Put $10, $20 a week down if you want to. You know, add up, and then next thing you know, sheesh. Like honestly, my 2 weeks in Brazil, I went a little crazy because I was jumping off of cliffs and hang gliding and all this stuff. But I spent $800. $800 in 2 weeks. I tell people that, they look at me like I'm crazy. Like $800 for sheesh, man. Compared to my trip to Vegas, that was $1,800 for 4 days. You know, so.
So I'm telling you, when I was done with Vegas, you know, and I did all right when I went to Vegas. I played poker. You know, I played New Jersey Jets, like coaching staff, got them for a little bread. But then I went and bought a burger. A burger, no fries, no drinks. $20. I was done.
Yeah.
I was done. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good on Vegas.
Yeah. Vegas, $18 for the Corona. I was like,
Yeah, man.
No, yo.
Like, no. You know, hey, it's the principle, right? It don't even matter how much money you got in the bank. It's just the principle. You know what I'm saying? Because I just hit the coaching staff for a good little amount. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling myself. I go there. I'm like about $20 for a burger.
I know.
Do I get some fries for that? No. What? I'm out.
I know.
I'm out.
Any bachelor party, because I went for a bachelor party, so I was just like, man, I know it's gonna be expensive. Came back $1,800 later. I was like, that's over with. And I'm telling people, like $1,800, they're looking at me like crazy. I'm like, man, I'll go to Ibiza, Spain, Ibiza, spend $700 in a week and a half. I'm like, something gotta give, man. The US too expensive, and that's Spain. That was when the euro was more than us. So I'm like,
Speaking of that, America's on a tear, bro. That USD is on a tear.
Yo,
I don't know what they doing, bro, but they oh my goodness.
Yo, the pound is like 90 cents to 1 US. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, they killing it.
They're
killing it, bro.
The euro. Oh man.
We got my dude QB Passport Flexing in the building.
What's up?
What's good? What's good, fam? How you doing, dog? How you doing? How's everyone doing tonight?
Man, everything is good. Let me get a super chat real quick before we get started, man. Red Pill Financial $1.99 super chat. $1 saved is $1 earned. That's very true. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate $1.99 super chat. Dr. Educated Idiot. Man, where y'all be getting these? Where y'all be getting these YouTube names from? Dr. Educated Idiot with a $4.99 super chat. He says, I drive a Porsche 911 around San Diego. When I stop for gasoline, women wave at me, smile, or approach me. No game needed. The car says it all. All right. Shout out to Dr. Educated Idiot. Hey, man, what's going on with your mans, bro? QB, what's going on with your mans, bro? What's going on with your dudes, man?
Yo,
up, bro?
they trying to compete, bro. You know, we're a threat. You know, they need somebody to pick on. And once again, we're minding our own business in this space, doing our thing, living our best lives. And he just makes a video out of nowhere, you know, talking about passport bros, tricking, all this other stuff. And why do you need to go overseas? You ain't got enough game, etc. But yet, Jap cannot show us how it's done. Can you show us how it's done, Jap? Like, seriously. Can we see you at least at the club, you know, table service, you know, with some bad ones out there? You know, can you show us some of this game, this Jap game that you got?
Zero.
Right.
Zilch.
Right. Exactly.
And his talking points. So, bro, how are we broke in traveling? Hey, QB, what do you pay for your tickets with, bro? Do we got some special food stamps I don't know about? Let me know. You got some crypto or something?
Welfare checks for me. You know, I'm cashing
that's
in
what it is.
Yeah. That government aid assistant, Social Security, I'm cashing that in. You know.
Okay. Yes, that's crazy, bro. This dude's, so invalid. You know, so invalid. But my question is, the funny part is, it's like you're blaming men. All right, you're talking down on us because our money goes further overseas and we leverage that.
Yeah.
How's that negative?
Right. It's like, again, from a person that's making over 100K in the States and you go to a foreign country, you're triple that value now. What man would not want that? We always want to maximize our dollars regardless, okay? So when you're going to a foreign country and you're able to live a lifestyle that you want and budget and save money and do the things that you want to do, that's to your benefit. Why do you have to suffer here? And that's what all these dating coaches are telling guys to do. Oh, just suffer here, stay here in the States, you know. You don't need this, you don't need that, just stay right here.
Because they're not happy with themselves. And you know what's kind of funny right now is, guess who's in Romania?
Oh, call them out. Call them out.
Oh, I want to know this.
Bro.
Guess who's in Romania? Myron.
Yep, I know who it is.
Myron Gaines?
Myron.
Both of them.
Wow.
Yeah, guess who's in Romania?
Okay.
They tasting the forbidden fruit now, huh?
Right.
They still gonna come back and be like, nah, the woman were not, they're trash, all this, yada yada yada. Just capping, man. Just capping.
Right.
Yeah.
They just
QB, remember at the beginning of this movement, you was like one of my first guys on my shows. You and Del were like one of my first guys, right, when I had like less than 1,000 subscribers. Remember all the guys that were kind of talking down on Pat, the same guys that now kind of like trying to be on our side a little bit.
Yeah.
The same guys. I don't call no YouTubers out. But now it's just like, yeah, man, get your passports, guys.
The Adam.
I was ran off of panels, blocked, all that. I said, hey man, why don't you go to Brazil? Why don't you go to Colombia or something? This is before I even started traveling like that, because I was going back and forth to the DR.
Yeah, again, we're showing brothers like how to move and the options and the lifestyle, and that just speaks volumes. We're always making content, and what's great about our space, like, everyone moves differently, so a viewer that's coming to the whole travel game passport lifestyle, they'll see BMT's channel, they'll see your channel, they'll see my channel, they'll see Ace's Live's channel. So everyone has all these options on how to move differently. And yet, we're still waiting on these dating coaches to show us like this game and this prosperous lifestyle here in the States. And it's not happening.
Hey, show us something, some panties or something. Show us something. You know what I'm saying? Right. Show us. Listen, hey, they take photo shoots with models, bro. Like, that's receipts.
Like, bro, I know who you're talking about.
That's a professional photo shoot.
Yeah.
You paid her.
Right.
That's tricking. That's tricking.
Right. Going on a date is called tricking now. If you're going on a date wanting sex, that's tricking to your boy Lucario.
Oh my God.
Right.
See, the difference is they're selling a product, we're selling a lifestyle.
Yes.
That's the main thing. And our lifestyle is healthy. I mean, you ever notice? Every single one of them dating coaches are super competitive, super negative. Most of the travel bros have been trying to be uplifting, trying to grow, giving. Your man right here, BMT, has jobs on his website, trying to give people opportunities to make money online, to grow so they can move and travel and work and make the USD. Not one of them is trying to put money in their pocket. Maybe they give out financial advice, but it's all, at the end of the day, they're trying to make money off their viewers by selling a $4,000 package to know how to tell a woman they're ugly and walk away and hopefully get a number. And, yada, yada, yada.
They basically selling you to you.
Yeah.
That's where the game is at. That's the game that they have.
It's sickening.
Right. And again, we're growing, and young men are starting to see another way of life, another way, like, how to move differently, You know, shout out to Austin Hollerman. You know, he's a young dude and he's seeing, hey, I can live a prosperous life in Brazil. Why do I need to be here? You know, why do I need to deal with this environment that doesn't benefit me short term or long term, and it's going to get worse as it goes on, you know?
And we can discuss really not even just the women part, the financial element of what's going on in America too. You know,
right.
Like it's just inflation is everywhere right now. It costs like from what I'm hearing, it costs like an arm and a leg just to go in the store and buy some groceries now, or go up the street and buy gasoline now. It's expensive.
Like $20 to get me like 4 or 5 items. It's crazy. And you know what's funny, man? So they always talk, oh, you only going to South America. I go to Europe too. I love Spain. Spain is my hit list, man. I love Spain. Portugal is a beautiful country. Amsterdam's amazing. London, man, it just feel like New York. But honestly, man, there's opportunities all around the world. It's not just the U.S., man. It's not just the U.S. So
yeah, man,
yeah.
And when you start to get like you start living somewhere, and you getting the respect from the women, and you know what I'm saying? It's like they look at you differently.
Yeah,
you know, they look at you differently. They look at you as a man, not as competition. You feel me? That's a big difference. They look at you as a provider, as a protector. They look at you traditionally how women have looked at us for thousands of years, right? This whole social complex we got going on in America and the States with the new feminism and the I can do all by myself movement. That's an experiment going horribly wrong, bro. It's going horribly wrong right now.
Exactly.
And right now you have a nation of men that don't want to be with the women.
Yeah,
that's what you have. Not in all cases. I'm not talking about just. I'm talking about in the West in general. Because you'll meet guys from Canada, you'll meet guys from the UK, you'll meet all types of guys. Not only black guys, white guys too. They just like they'll never date a Western woman. Period.
Right. You know, and BMT, you've now been very successful where you're pretty much a digital nomad, you know? So what is it that will make you want to live back here in the United States? From what you're able to accomplish and what you're able to show in your channel to your audience, your subs, and people around the world, what is it that these dating coaches can lure you to come back here to the United States and live here?
Man, I really was thinking about that Lucario Mackin course, bro. I was gonna spend my life savings on that joint.
And bro,
I don't think it's anything, man. You know, I miss my family. I miss some of the food. But other than that, bro, you know, I really, you know, that's about it, bro. There's nothing besides family that can lure me back to America, bro. That's it.
I know you miss the food. I know you miss the food and all, but honestly, you're probably eating way healthier outside the country.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I'm from the South, so you know I miss a little the mac and cheese and the barbecue and everything. And you know, I miss a little bit of that Thanksgiving dinner. But other than that, man, you know, the food is good here. Yeah. Thai women can cook, bro. You know, I give them that. These women can cook. They can throw down.
Yeah.
They can throw down in the kitchen. I give them that.
I mean, and like I remember you made a video I was on as well. But there's a lot of health benefits to living outside the country, man. It's not a lot of GMOs are legal in the U.S. All that pesticides and all that crap is legal in the U.S. It's illegal most places outside the U.S.
Well, they have you in a medical complex in the U.S., man. The food is bad. Then you go to the doctor, and then they give you some bullshit prescriptions. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't give you, you know, most black men don't even like going to the hospitals because it's some BS half the time. They don't even tell you what you need to do, right? So you kind of in a bad space right there. When you eating bad, then you got to go to the hospital. You're getting bad service from the hospital, you know, versus when you overseas, you got some of the top, you know, I think Thailand came in like number 21 in the world in healthcare, and Colombia is up there as well. When you go to the pharmacy here, it's like talking to a nurse. They give you basically, they ask you what's wrong and how you feeling, you know, way more than you would go to, what's a drugstore in America? You go to Publix or something to go to pharmacy, something like that. Yeah, Walgreens. They're gonna give you whatever that doctor tells to give you. But since they since you don't need a prescription here, then the pharmacist would say, "Hey, you know what's wrong, or you got this wrong. Okay, well you might need to see a doctor, but I can give you this. You can have this too. You know, this will help." stuff like that. And there's nothing behind it. There's no, agenda with the pharmaceutical companies and the pharmacists where they're trying to give you something to hook you onto the drugs. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing like that out here. You just can go in there and you can get any pharmaceutical drug you need, you want. You don't need a prescription. Just that simple.
Real quick, MT. So Minister Jab says he now has a passport, but still hasn't gone anywhere. I'm starting to think that like he probably owes a lot on child support and can't leave the country, bro.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know he had kids.
I mean, for a brother to get a passport and like not go nowhere, especially being, I'm gonna assume he's probably in his mid to late 30s. Like, come on, bro. Like, there's something else behind it. And of course, this is a speculation, but it's like, again, you're making shots at Passport Bros when you don't even need to do that. Like, how is this benefiting you? Like, what are you really trying to accomplish here?
Yeah, you got your audience of frustrated guys. They rocking with you, so just address them. And another thing though, sometimes, man, I think guys are a little bit afraid to travel. You know what I'm saying? Like they a little. You know how that first time we was overseas. I don't know. You grew up pretty much traveling, but for me, my barber almost stopped me from going to Brazil, bro, because he was like,
"What?
Oh hell yeah, bro! I was out, bro. It was the day before I left. You want to get faded up, you want to get touched up, right? Right. He's like, man, you going to Brazil? Brazil where the gang's at? Man, I don't know. He used to call me, hey, I don't know, I don't know about that, brother. I just want you to be safe, man. You got anybody out there? I got somebody out there. Man, I just know it's bad, man. I seen the movie. What's the movie? What's that movie?
I know which one.
City of God. City of God. He was like, man, them ghettos out there, they gonna kidnap you. I'm like, damn, he might be right. I might need to chill out. Then, fortunately, my girlfriend at the time, who I mentioned earlier, she gonna come. She was like, nah, just go. She was like, go. Yeah, leave, go. I'm like, well, damn, I guess I will go. You know what I'm saying? And I went, and it changed my life. But at first, he almost got your boy. He almost got me. I was like, damn, you're right. I don't speak Portuguese. Because I was so green. I'm like, oh, they speak a different language in Brazil? He's like, yeah, they speak Portuguese. I was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't even gonna hold y'all though. When I first got to Brazil, I was like, man, I'm fucked up.
Right. Yeah.
I was like this. I was like, oh shit. Oh, what am I doing out here? I'm like, hello, hola. I'm like, they're looking at me like, what? I'm like, boy, I'm fucked up.
Right.
But
now that kind of reminds me when I took my first trip to Monterrey, Mexico, I felt the same way. My boy was supposed to come through. He flaked on me, and I'm like, man, I brought the airline ticket. I paid for the hotel. Like,
yo, do that to me too. Dude, that's the same thing to me. Several times.
I was scared. I'm like, damn, I'm flying on an airplane. Like, I've been flying since, I was born. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
As soon as I touched down, I got to the, the hotel and everything. I was just amazed. I'm like, okay, this place is nice. There's some people that speak English. Made shit happen, man. And since then, it's been smooth sailing, bro. Smooth sailing.
First time on my birthday in Dominican Republic, bro. First time the dude counseled on me. I'm waiting on him to get to the hotel. I'm like, he should be pulling up anytime now. You know how you look. You're a little nervous because he's been there dozens of times. So he's supposed to show me around. And then I think so he didn't call me the first day. I think the second day he called me. He was like, "Yeah, man, I missed my flight, dog. I ain't gonna be able to make it." I'm like, "You missed your flight?" I'm like, "Damn, bro. Like, all right." But luckily, it's like a little city within a city in the DR, so that was good.
I sort of have a first time shock story like that. So my first time going to Spain. That's the first time I ever went to Europe. It was back in 2014, and I went there, I landed, got to Ibiza, and I'm like, wow, I'm really here. I'm like, what do I do? Because I went there cold turkey, man. I didn't know anybody. I just knew I was about to go to a couple events. It was good. Had a blast. And I was talking to a girl, and I swear to you, man, you could ask her to this day. When I came back, it was not the same, man. Like, I was like, man, I'm about to be with this chick. Came back, I'm like, I saw the light. I had a nice reminder. I was like, oh, yeah, this is what it is outside the country. It's over. It's over. I'm sorry, baby.
Right.
Man.
Let me catch the super chat real quick. I don't think I caught it. Eric Power to 5 super chat. I really appreciate that, bro. He says the next evolution of passport bro lifestyle is settling down and raising a family. Once that happens, it's over here in the States. I agree.
And that was the thing, because like I felt like, man, the culture is similar to Jamaica, and the people were friendly, the women easy to approach. I'm like, wait a minute. It's not like New York. Like, wait a minute. Oh, I forgot. This is what it was to be outside the country. I came back. I'm like, nah, I gotta get out of this. I don't want to. I don't, like you said. I don't argue. I refuse to. Why would you want to argue with a girl? That same girl I was talking to, she was like, we never have arguments. I'm looking at her like, why would you want to argue in a relationship?
Mm-hmm.
What's the point? That's the mentality of these women here.
Mm-hmm.
You want to argue just to feel like you're in a relationship? You must be out of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Man.
Hey, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. When you're in a relationship with a Colombian woman, at least once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, she's gonna go off on you for some reason, but it's gonna be in Spanish, so you don't take it as a big deal, right?
But that's normal, you know. It's probably
with my girlfriend,
you gotta get that habla español up.
It's like right before sex. You like, okay, we about to have sex. I know she's cussing my ass out in Spanish right now. I think we about to have sex like in the next 10 minutes or so. Okay, you know, bien, you know.
You ready now? All right.
Yeah. Let's go. Like,
listo, papi, listo.
Yeah.
You
know, because the thing in Colombia is, it don't matter if you're faithful. They're not gonna believe you. There's too many women. So they're gonna find a way. Either you looked at, I mean, I got so many arguments for looking at a woman or looking past a woman. She's like, you looked at that girl. I'm like, I was walking straight, looking straight. She was in my peripheral, like she was right there. You know, but
right.
You know, hey, Cash Flow Hustle say we need a 1 million man passport bros march.
Oh, that is so funny.
We need a 1 million man passport. What are we gonna march at, bro?
Right, I know. To the ocean, like
we're gonna march. We're gonna march to the airport.
Right.
Wow. We're gonna be outside the airport.
Right.
Shout out to Kim Matinee with $2 super chat, man. I really appreciate that. He says passport bros are the future. Take the green pill. Is there a green pill? Really? Is there a green pill now?
Oh man, there's so many damn pills.
What's the green pill?
The green pill, that was Austin. He came up with the green pill.
Oh, shout out to Austin. So what does that mean?
He said that's the passport bros, the green pill to fly away.
Shout out to Austin with that. Shout out to him. Shout out to the young buck, the young bull. All right, I like that.
Yeah, man.
All right. So hold up. The blue pill is the simping, right?
Yeah, simping.
Red
and then you have
save yourself,
purple
basically.
pill. You got the red pill. Blue pill is the simping. Purple pill is like, you know better, but you know you're still simping. So you're like in between.
That might be me. I might be purple pill. Can I be purple and green?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
And then the red
get my
pill
on overseas.
Red pill is like, you know better. You gone your own way, you know, and you don't validate women basically. And then like the black pill is just based on aesthetics, you know, looks, money, status.
Yeah.
So that's kind of all the pills you have.
Man,
somebody says blue pill is believing a woman will love you unconditionally.
Shit.
That blue pill?
Yeah, that is. You know, we know that women don't love unconditionally. They only love you for what you can do for them.
Exactly.
I mean, that's a grown man conversation, though. I mean, like I say, a lot of guys get caught up in that high school, college sweetheart love. I'm like, bro, that shit is gone. It's gone. Like, you're never gonna get that again. Surprise, motherfucker. You ain't gonna get that shit no more. You a grown ass man. You got to pay some bills around that motherfucker, dog. It is what it is. I don't know why dudes so like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we all had our high school, college sweethearts. They loved us, we loved them. But if it didn't work out, you didn't get married, it's gone. It's done.
Right.
You're not getting that nowhere.
Right. Well, the only way you can get that is unless she's been grown up like in the farm or rural village, then you can get that. But other than that, with today,
Shit.
come on, man. Too many
You gotta take care of that
304s out here.
whole girl family in that village, though.
Yeah, that is true. You right about that. You right
You know?
about that.
Yeah, man.
Hey, shout out to Travelversity in the building. My boy Job Money, he says we over here winning. We don't need pills.
That is true. No medication.
I don't
Yeah.
think about the whole pill thing. I guess I'm green pill, but honestly, I don't care, man. Just do what you gotta do.
What's the green color? What's that like? What's it symbolize? Like
I guess
the
money,
land?
freedom,
Money?
go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But like honestly,
know.
man, just live your life. Try to find what makes you happy and do it. Like I don't care, man.
Somebody said B&T in the spirit tonight, man. I'm in a good mood, Dave. I'm in a good mood, man. Plus, it's daytime where I'm at. It's morning, so you know.
Yeah.
You're in Cambodia or something like that?
Cambodia.
I was in Cambodia. I'm back in Thailand now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know,
Okay.
you know,
right on.
When are you going back to South America, my man?
I don't know, bro.
He itching for that.
You know?
I know.
I don't know, bro. Hey, hey, I've been sworn to secrecy about talking about Southeast Asia, Cambodia, and everything. So I'm trying to like, you know what I'm saying? But it's dope. I liked it. I enjoyed myself. Cambodia reminded me of like a Rio with less infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? Like the streets and everything, like the kind of grittiness, you know, the unpaved streets and the dirt and all that. It kind of reminded me of that. But the people were nice, man, and the women, to me, in my opinion, they look good. They look good, you know, because they're more of the melanated Asian woman. You feel me?
Right. Yeah. You
they
like
had
that brownness.
The brownness, because they had a bad genocide out there, right? It took out like 1 million people, and they was actually killing the lighter skinned people out there, right? They were killing the lighter skinned Asian because it was what they call the Khmer Rouge, was basically like farmers, basically. So the farmers were more brown skinned than the lighter complected Asian. So they did genocide because they felt like the lighter complected ones didn't work on the farm. So how are you so light? You should be brown. You must not be a farm worker, because they wanted to turn the whole country into one big plantation, basically one big rice field. That particular group for 5 years. So a lot of people in Cambodia are pretty much brown, dark, damn near eye complexions, a little reddish, right? So the women have more full lips. They kind of look more like Tiana Taylor, but a little bit more reddish. Like they have the full lips and the full features and everything like that. So, you know, if you want a exotic Asian, that's the place to go, bro. And some dude told me that they weren't feeling the bros out there. I beg to differ, bro. I ain't never had no women fight over me at no damn club before.
Right.
You know,
so
and it's in a non-transactional way, by the way.
Right. So
Cambodia.
BMT, how do you like the dating in Asia compared to South America?
Oh man. You know, it's real different. It's real different.
Okay.
You know, I thought that the women weren't as emotional as they want in South America. That was a lie. They're very emotional. They're just a little bit more passive aggressive with it, or they don't say anything. But dating here is easy. I mean, I'm in like the Las Vegas of Thailand right now.
Right.
So if you want to go out to like a slower pace, I would say Chiang Mai or even Bangkok to a certain degree. You know, you can date here, but here you're just gonna sleep with a whole bunch of beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? That's your thing.
So
that's your thing.
Right. So do you have the option with the online dating, or you just go out and about? Because I've seen brothers where they just walk down the street and the Asian women are literally just grabbing them by the hand. You know, Mr. BBC. I'm like, damn, it's like that out
Chocolate
there.
Chocolate Man.
Right.
Bro, I've never been in a country, you know, where, you know, if the women driving by, you know, I'm talking about regular women. They be like, "Hey, Chocolate Man," or "Handsome." They'll just scream out and holler at you for sure. That definitely happens.
You?
Yeah, that happens here.
Nice.
That happens here.
Wow.
Yeah, it does. You know,
Nice.
it does. I'm not gonna lie. To me, it's like 50-50. You got some Asian women that want to be with the white guys. You got some Asian women that want to be with Asian men. But you're gonna in the majority of the countries that we go to, I can guarantee that you're gonna have a group of women that want to be with black dudes. It is what it is.
Nice.
Now, keep in mind, I give the credit where credit's due. The white guys are going to be the top tier of the guys, in Asia. They like to date the white dudes. All right, they got the whole skin thing going on. That's true, but you still gonna have some women that specifically want to date black dudes. You go to any club where they playing black music, it's gonna be full of women every time.
Okay, nice,
You know,
nice.
so.
And
But don't come
white
to Thailand, man. Don't come here. It's not good. It's not no good. Don't come here. There's too many of y'all already here, man. Don't come here. Thailand is trash. Don't come to Thailand.
Right.
Unless you're a passport, bro. You're a passport, bro. Come to Thailand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's that flight time. I ain't gonna lie. 20 hours in the air. It's like, whoo.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It wasn't as bad as I thought. Well, I came from Brazil. It was still about 16 hours, something like that.
From Brazil, okay.
I think so. You know, but I'm telling you, man, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't
Was
that bad.
that was that a direct flight?
Travel Varsity, shout out to Jock, because he told me that, and I was like, boy, you cap. You capping. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get me out there. But he was right. You know, few movies, fall asleep. It's a night flight, so you know, few movies, sleeping pill, wake up. You know, the biggest thing is if you're a tall guy, you know, like you, QB, get the right seat. Just go ahead and pay them extra $100 for the seat.
Yeah.
Because you do not want to be bent up. I'm telling you, man. I had a dude push his seat back too far.
Oh.
And I'm like, bro, this flight too long for that. You can't do that, man. I'm sorry. Like, oh, damn, can you move your seat? Hell no, I can't move. You gotta push the seat up, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a 12-hour, 15-something hour flight.
Yeah.
So pick your seat, man. If you can't afford business class, get an exit row. You know what I'm saying? We can stretch your legs out.
15 hours straight?
I think it was. Yeah, it was something like that. Then you go to Doha, and then it's like a 6-hour flight, 4 or 5-hour flight from Doha. So they break it up a little bit.
Wow.
You know, so I'm telling you, man, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Well worth it, though. Sheesh.
Right. Yeah, I've been here 5 months. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
But it's not. Don't come. Don't come.
Don't come.
So are you getting
the women don't got no backsides here, bro? They all flat.
Right. I know. Are you getting your residency out there?
Nah, man. I'm gonna keep traveling, bro. I'm gonna keep traveling.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep traveling. I just want to do my thing in Southeast Asia for a while, but I just want to just keep traveling.
Right. Okay.
I really don't know exactly what I want. I thought I was going to set roots up in Colombia until I got here. You know, so
right.
You know, this was like an unplanned journey, bro. The journey was supposed to be between Colombia and Brazil. You know, Southeast Asia was not even on the map. You know, but shout out to my boy Ja Money. He the one, put me on.
Right.
He kept drilling in my head.
Right. How do you like the beaches out there? Is it nice?
The beaches are peaceful, bro. They're not like Brazil.
Okay.
No, they're not like Brazil. Brazil is like Freaknik on the beach.
Oh,
you feel me? So it's not, but you do got your family-oriented beaches in Brazil. Don't get me wrong. But you go to from Copacabana, from Ipanema to Copacabana, always to the Rasta beach, is lit. It's up. You know what I'm saying? Music blasting. Here, it's more like a tranquil type. You hear the little Asian flute in the background. It's a relaxing thing. It's not a party type of deal on the beach here. The beach is pretty much empty for the most part. Nobody gets in the water, at least here in Pattaya.
Wow. Have you had the opportunity to go to one of the islands that they have?
Nah, not yet. I will be soon though. I've been invited to the islands a couple times, but I haven't been.
Yeah, I have a couple friends that have been to Thailand numerous times, and that's all they rave about. Like, man, you gotta check out the islands when you get there, because the movie The Beach, that was man. And it's they'll take you straight to that island too.
Man, personally, I don't like Thailand. Personally, you know what I'm saying? Personally, I think y'all should go to Sasua. That's where I think y'all should go. DR. Shout out.
You haven't been back to the DR in a cool little minute. Okay.
Hey, shout out to my dudes in the DR though, man. Shout out to my dudes in the DR. I love the DR. Don't get it twisted. I love the DR. As a matter of fact, I'm here now. I'm in here now. I'm not in Thailand no more.
Right. Sasua.
Shout out to Holiday 2016 with the $4.99 super chat. He says, BMT Aaron, did you hear that one of the biggest travel YouTubers is on his Taylor Made Dreams is on his way to Thailand? What do you think of all these guys not coming from the DR? Dude, I got dudes coming from the DR. I got dudes coming from Colombia. don't come to Thailand, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop coming to Thailand.
Mhm.
But now, Taylor May had a stream. He said he's kind of done. You know, I'm gonna say this about Southeast Asia in general. If you Colombia is dope, Brazil is dope, especially if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s. You know what I'm saying? But if you kind of like an older cat, 50 plus maybe, then the Philippines and Thailand and all that. This is for you. This is for you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna blend right on in. It's super safe. At least Thailand. Cambodia, from what the driver told me, he's like they'll snatch your phone or something like that. You know, but it's not too much violent crime. It's like petty crime in Cambodia. But you know, I think Taylor May said he got it. If I'm not mistaken, he said something happened. He had an incident in DR. He was just kind of done. So I would say if you're an older cat coming to Southeast Asia is probably because I think some of the not beef, but some of the looks we get, it's not necessarily because we black in Thailand, it's because we're young. In relative to them. You feel me? So if you at the club and the bars, most of the guys are going to be, you know, gray-haired, older gentlemen, you know, versus if you like around our age, 30s, 40s, you young. You know, I remember I was talking to this girl and she told me, she was just like, you know what I'm saying? Basically, you know, we did our thing and she was just like, no girls, no, be a good dude. Don't mess with no girls. And I'm like, man, I'm old. I ain't got nothing left. And she's like, you ain't that old. She was like, well, you ain't fooling nobody. You ain't that old. You know? I'm like, yeah, you're right. You know?
Wow.
Shout out to Mr. Alabama Passport on deck with the $5 super chat. She said, I'll be having a professional trader handling my Forex trade account, which will be 10K, but I'll up to 100,000 soon. I'll be traveling by next year. I mean, a lot of those trader cats overseas, especially when I was in Colombia. But be careful with that, man. You know, I know a lot of guys, you know, I'm not saying that you're not going to be successful. I'm just saying I have ran to a lot of guys overseas that, you know, kind of got messed up financially with the trading thing. So just still have, you know what I'm saying, still have some type of YouTube or have different streams of revenue, man. Because I know cats that were up and then the next day they booking a trip back to America.
Damn.
You know
oh.
Yeah, so just be mindful. It was a whole bunch of Forex and crypto cats in Colombia with me when I was out there. I know I lost my ass on crypto, my damn self.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to the other streams of revenue though.
Right. To hold you down. You know, that's very, very important. Multiple sources of income.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, guys, we've been out here for a minute, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the show. We've been here for a minute, 2 hours, bro. I appreciate y'all coming on, bro.
Yeah,
definitely. Any closing statements for your boy before we leave?
Well, I'm telling y'all, man.
I'm gonna give you the flow, bro. I'm gonna give you the flow.
Right. These dating coaches are gonna continue to fail you guys and hate on us. Okay. Passport lifestyle. We show lifestyle on all these channels. Okay. Give this video a like, sub to your boy's channel, QB Passport Flexin'. Also on Instagram, QB Willie B. Fire videos coming through. Shouts out to BMT. You know what I mean? And go make it happen, bro. Go make it happen.
Now, what is Mr. Jap lane? Is he a PUA coach? Like, what is his lane? Like, what category can we really put him in?
Professional
red pill, the red pill space.
Yeah, red pill. I would say red pill dating. Not so much PUA because he's not teaching like pickup tactics and stuff. He's kind of in between, you know, dating and then like doing like responses as well, you know, and talking about like different topics. So he's trying to hit all these different, you know, niches on YouTube. So yeah.
Okay. I bet. Delano Music, you have the floor, bro.
Yeah, professional Jap is a professional. Well, Minister Jap is a professional hater. So that's all I got to say about that. But yeah, get your passport, travel. We have receipts, and I am honestly thinking about starting my own YouTube channel now. So
bro, definitely.
I tell you guys all the time. I think every guy should have a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
man.
Especially if you're already in a niche market.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Because people already know who you are. They're already familiar with you. So when you drop that link, you might get to that 1,000 way quicker than somebody who just appeared on YouTube.
Yeah.
Especially if you mess with me. You know, I'm gonna help you out. So especially if you're working with me.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just gonna reveal it, man, because I'm going back to Brazil.
Shout out to Brazil.
So you already know
Brazil.
it's going down, and I gotta hit up a couple cities. But please, people, just go to Rio. That's all I gotta say. Just go to Rio. That's all that's fun in Brazil.
Go to Rio. Don't come to Thailand.
Yeah, go to Rio, and stay in Rio. Don't even do anything else. Just stay in Copacabana. Don't touch other parts of Rio. Just stay Copacabana. Thank you.
Hold up.
Yeah.
What QB before you go, man? Like, what's going on with the scene out there in Mexico? Like everything good? Are the guys messing it up out there? What's going on in Mexico?
Nah, everything is good.
Hold up, we got your boy. Hold on, I gotta bring him on. But go ahead, QB.
Okay, yeah. Oh, Drew, my nigga.
What
right.
up, bro?
Good, fellas. Y'all can hear me, right?
Oh,
yes, sir.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah. I'm in Florida right now, so I'm not in the studio. That fucking hurricane did a lot of damage over here. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm happy you're safe.
Yeah,
Right.
appreciate it.
But to answer your question really quick, BMT, no, Mexico is good. I just got back from Merida, so that's another little hidden gem. I'm gonna make a video on that. Brothers is going out having fun in Cancun, Playa del Carmen, and those areas, but they're kind of hitting me up saying like, okay, I don't want like the tourist experience, and I'm like, okay, well, these are the places y'all need to go. So if y'all want that real local experience, where it's a lot better, different culture, then boom, here are these places, these cities. But overall, no problems. Weather is great. I'll be going to Cabo in October for Halloween. That's gonna be lit. And bro, guess how much my airline ticket was to go there round trip, bro, from Tijuana.
How much?
$33.
Oh, you can't beat that, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
But you broke, bro. You broke. You can't afford it.
I can't even Uber a girl off of Tinder at my crib for $33, bro.
Cannot. Right. Facts.
So,
Facts.
Yo, that's like Brazil. That $1 Uber ride home. All right, I'll send you back to your apartment. $1.
Right.
Man,
right.
I can't wait to go back, bro.
That's what's up.
But
Andrew,
yeah,
what up,
start
bro?
your channel, bro. Start
What
your
up,
channel.
BMT? What's popping, player?
Man, you saw the video I did earlier?
I seen a little bit of it. Yeah. I see a couple. Yeah, you broke it down pretty well.
You did a good job, man. I mean, it was a gentleman discourse. Like you didn't go too hard on them, but you did pull them out though. You called them out.
People were expecting for me to go hard, but listen, he's a guest on my show, so I wasn't trying to be disrespectful and be on a roast fest, right? Because I'm trying to be neutral here. What I was doing honestly was like I was trying to pick his mind out, so I wanted to trap him in certain questions. So I want to get back to him and ask him certain things. What kind of threw me off with the whole attraction thing, right? Because he was saying, well, if I have a fat chick and I feel that chick is attractive, then that's game because that's attractive to me. But I'm like, dude, if I can't get my hands around you, you're not attractive. I'm sorry, to everybody's eye. She's a big chick. There's nothing attractive about that, bro. But you got niggas out here really spending $4K on a dating coach to get fat chicks, but you're supposed to be a dating coach now. You're supposed to be having the finest chicks in the world. Who's gonna pay $4 to $6 grand? I got this one dude. He's a former membership member who subscribed to Losario's joint. So he's gonna kind of expose some things. I'm gonna have him live on my show. He actually bought the
he actually paid for the course.
He paid for the course. He actually paid for the course. He's mad at Steve the Dean. He's mad at he's gonna go off. He's gonna go off.
Yo, you mad at Steve the Dean?
He's mad at Steve the Dean. He's talking about I spent $6 grand for 2 months of a course. These niggas didn't show me shit.
Yo, when is this live stream guy?
Hold on 1 second, bro. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna try to get him on possibly either this weekend, or if not this weekend, it's gonna be Tuesday, because I gotta head back to my place. I gotta make sure like everything's good with all the flood and all that. You know what I mean?
Right. And Drew, let him know that Lucario's main is 60 years old. Let him know that, bro.
Lucario's name
is 60 years old, so he's wiping up granny panties, bro.
Listen. I showed the receipts, right? Now, I don't think he was expecting that, but that's cool. Listen, I was trying to be polite. I could have went crazy, but I just said, hey, listen, this is what people are showing me here. You're a dating coach. I get it. But when I think of dating coaches, I'm thinking like y'all should be, especially if you're selling 4K coaches packages for a membership, you're supposed to be getting the top of the line women. Right. That's what most men are paying for. But he's saying game is not just about getting women. It's a way of life. It's a way of talking. I said, come on, man. Most people's paying the package because they want to get the women. Let's just be real. They want to get bad bitches. But you out here selling game for 4K to get old 60-year-old looking women? Come on, bro.
Right. That pretty soon going to be pushing strollers, bro. Strollers.
Yeah. Yo, drop your link to your channel, because I'm definitely going to tune in for that one. I can't wait.
Oh yeah, I got to tune in for that too. Somebody said he met at Steve the Dean.
Hey, man, I got a membership guy. He hit me up. He said, "Yo, I'm gonna tell you exactly what the membership program is all about." I said, "Oh shit." I done opened up a can of worms in this bitch. I said, "Damn."
Yeah.
So it's gonna get kind of nasty. I'm just gonna sit back. I let them talk. Like I said, I'm neutral on shit. I just sit back and listen. I ask people questions, and if I feel like you might be slipping on something, I'm gonna ask you again. You know what I mean? But like the whole thing, the whole attraction thing. Listen, I know he's a great talker. This is what they do to persuade people. He's a salesman. You know, he's got a business to run. Fair enough.
His game is game. His game is the game. Yeah,
game is game. I'm not here to knock another man's hustle off. But come on, bro.
And that's what I said before. I said, bro, I would never even address these guys if they weren't constantly coming at us.
I mean, I'm just looking at it like 4K. So the first thing I'm thinking, like, damn, this nigga must got some bad shorties, like some official females. But when I see him walking around with a chick that got wrinkles all over I was like, damn. But he says, nah, she's 30-something. What's the difference, though? But then he trying to spit game at me, talking about it's okay because she's fat, she's attracted to me, so she's got to be. It doesn't matter what you think. It does matter what I think. If I'm gonna buy your package, your membership,
right. Because
I don't want a chick that looks 60 years old.
Right. Hey, when you pull that, when you pull the picture out on him, he smooth got out of that, bro.
That shit was crazy to me, dog. I didn't say nothing because he's a guest. You know what I'm saying? I'm being respectful. So I'm sitting back in my head. I'm laughing my ass off. I'm like, this nigga right here.
Yeah, man.
I can't, man.
But out of respect for him, though, he did at least come on your show, bro, because he won't come on mine. So at least he came on your show.
Well, I mean, listen, we went over some stuff, and I said, listen, I'm not about cracking on you. I'm not about roasting you or nothing like that. If I do have a disagreement with you, like, you know, respectfully, I'm gonna call you out on it. But it's not me attacking you. It's about me attacking what you stand for. There's a difference. I'm attacking your statement. I'm not attacking you personally because I don't know you personally. I only know what you're trying to put out here. But since I'm a passport person, I'm a passport bro, I travel. So, you know, obviously I'll put in that category. So that's why I asked him serious questions. Do you think, you know, people with passports got a simp? Do you think that, you know, all we do is trick all the time? But then he says, well, the whole thing is this, right? He's able to pull out women that come to his house without even spending any type of money or any of that. Now I don't pay for nothing. I could just tell her come over, and she just comes over right now.
See what type of but bro, we all know that only works for a certain scale of women, bro. You're not doing that to women over a seven, bro. Over a seven, you're not gonna do that because they're gonna get something up out of you. That's what they're raised to do, bro.
He ain't doing that to tens and dimes, man. Come on,
hell no.
You ain't doing. Nobody's doing that because they're gonna want something out of it. I try to tell them like you always paying for it regardless.
Yeah.
I said, so you don't pay for an Uber to come by? If you go on a date, you're not paying for the gas, you're not paying for the food, none of that shit. You mean to tell me you go get a bad bitch and you go take her out and you expected her to pay for everything? But he says, nah, I don't take them out. I just bring them to my house.
Come on, fam.
Like any stranger girl,
he married,
you think,
Yeah,
especially we talk about American women, you think American women is gonna feel comfortable just going over a guy's house like that? Come on,
man, his game. It must be the $4,000 course. We don't know. That's why it is. We haven't paid for the $4,000 course.
Yeah.
We'll find out this weekend or probably this week.
Oh, nice.
I can't wait for that. Yeah, for real.
Let me ask you this, Andrew. Are you familiar with Minister Jap?
I heard about him.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't listen to too much of it, but I'm gonna do some research on him more.
Okay,
but
okay.
What's up with him though?
Well, he's been throwing little light shots our way. He did a video called traveling and what was it? Traveling and tricking or something, or sex tourism or something like that. But he's like, been riding the fence. We have a mutual friend. Like we have a friend in common. So I've been trying to I'm not gonna say anything about him, but he always comes at us for some odd reason. Now his whole game is to talk bad on American women. That's his whole. It's nothing more but him, him just bashing American women, mostly black women, for 10 years now. 10 years he's been doing this. Now he's seeing that guys are progressively going over to the passport bro side. And that's why he's having the issue, because they're losing their momentum and guys are starting to come over to our way. So that's why we're getting so much pushback.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so his thing is he doesn't like American women, but he doesn't like the passport community.
Facts. That's basically what it is. In his mind, what did he say in his statement? Basically saying that we're broke, we can't get women in the States, and we're
first
broke,
of all,
dumb. What was it, QB?
Yeah, broke, dumb, and we're incapable of getting women here in the States, so we got to go overseas to get women.
First of all, you need money
because we don't want to compete. We don't want to compete, and we suckers for not wanting to compete.
But you need money to travel.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't be broke. You need money to travel. You need money to get Airbnb spots, hotel spots, reservations, all that other stuff. That requires money. So how you gonna be broke?
Right.
You can't be broke if you're traveling.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been on trips with dusty niggas before when I was in Costa Rica, man. That was the worst experience of my life.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What happened to you? Hold on, I missed that when I was reading the chat. What?
Yeah, I've been there and done that.
Hey, I took a dusty nigga to Costa Rica with me, man. It was the worst thing I ever done. I was like, all right, it was one of my subscribers of mine, right? Mm-hmm. I took him over. But listen, I never knock a man down if he ain't got no money, because we already know like getting money is not easy. But I don't like the fact that you brag about shit just to impress me and to make it seem like you got it. Like the dude went on a trip with me to Costa Rica with only $150 in his pocket.
Ooh, shit.
We were staying there for almost 2 weeks. The dude booked a 3-day reservation. He talk about, yeah, I'm a producer for P. Diddy. I'm supposed to be getting my severance check coming in the mail soon. It's supposed to come direct deposit. I'm sorry. Direct deposit. And he also says he does some construction work and he's waiting for his money to come in. I said, dude, all right, cool. I said, you got a credit card or something? You got a song? He says, nah, I don't deal with credit cards. So I said, oh, so you just traveled $150 in your pocket? Mm-hmm. He said, yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool. 3 days happened while we was in Costa Rica. The nigga never got the money. He stood outside, right, while it was raining. And Costa Rica and those places have that forest type of rain, sort of like in Colombia where it's on and off with the rain. It's like a rain type of forest thing going on. So I'm like, you gonna sit out here on the pool deck and not get a place to stay? He said, man, I ain't got no money, man. I gotta wait for my money to come in. This is the 3rd day we on a trip. I have chicks coming through. This nigga's like, nah, don't bring these girls over here because all they want is money. I don't want to be with them. I said, dude. I said, nigga, when we go out, you got to show these girls a good time. But I'm like, listen, you don't have to do anything. What I'll do, this is what I was going to do for him. I was like, yo, I'm going to give you $100. I'm going to slip it to you, right? I gave him $100, right? I said, yo, go ahead and have fun. I'm going to be with this chick. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you rolling with me, I can't let no scrubby nigga be running with me, bro. So I gotta give him some money because it's gonna look bad because he's running with me. So I'm like, yo, here's $100. Keep you going. You know what I mean? I even said this. I said, I'm gonna say E. I'm not gonna say his whole name. I'm gonna say E. I said, E, do you want me to pay for the rest of your stay, bro? It's not a big deal. I'll put it on my card. Nah, man. I was in the military, man. I'm used to this life. I could stay outside. I'm outside. I said, all right, nigga, stay outside. Stay outside, nigga. It's raining as a motherfucker. I got the chicks coming in at nighttime. Yo, I'm on the strip. I'm on Hako Beach, right? I got 2 bad shorties. I was gonna give him one, right? Right. I'm knocking on. I'm not knocking on the door. I'm trying to open the door and everything like that, right? So I'm getting inside my suite. I see this nigga downstairs on the patio, just sitting by the beach. He was out there for a good 2 hours, kid. 2 hours. I said, listen, I'll pay for your place to stay, bro. Just give me the money when you get back home or something like that. But I ain't gonna let you stay outside. Man, come on, man. You ain't gotta be tough around me, dog. Like, just I'll get you your places to stay. You ain't got the money. You ain't got the money. It is what it is. But this nigga said, nah, I'm staying outside. One of the chicks tried to talk to him, right? Because she felt kind of bad, you know, say, hey, well, you okay? Da, 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 da. This nigga's like, no, I'm good. I'm going to go inside and make some beats. He had this little small ass Casio piano shit talking about he making beats for P. Diddy. Nigga, you ain't no fucking producer for P. Diddy. The fucking Casio shit look like you got it from Dollar General and shit. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Oh, this is hilarious, man.
You know this shit was fucking comedy, bro. I said, listen, bro. Yo, listen, let me pay for your stay, bro. Just let me pay for your nights. I'm gonna give you $100. Have a good time with me because we on vacation. He didn't want to do that. He didn't want my money, so that was it.
Lord.
So I'm like, all right, cool. So we went back. When we flew back, right? We were done with the vacation. He still didn't get the money now. We flew back, right? Now, this nigga wanted me to fly back to Miami with him, right? Because he wanted a ride somewhere in Miami because I guess he didn't have the money to get him wherever he needed to be, right? So I said, listen, I'm not about to change my flight because I have a direct flight to Orlando. It's 4 hours away from Miami. I said, listen, and I don't like Miami airport either. I can't stand the motherfuckers down here. So I said, listen, I'll call you an Uber and I'll send you home. But I'm not going to change my flight rearrangements to fly over 4 hours away to drop you off, then for me to drive 4 hours back home. That's dumb when I already have a straight flight going straight to Orlando. So he got mad at me and got in his feelings because of that shit, which is fucking dumb. But that was the end of it. But that was like my dusty experience. I would never bring a dude that I met. No offense to my subscribers. I love you guys, but I don't know you motherfuckers like that. And I can't be bringing you to traveling with me. I can't do it. I had a bad experience.
You know what's funny, bro? You know what's really funny when you were saying all that? I've had similar experiences myself. I don't know how many times guys have left their wallet or lost their wallet or got their wallet stolen. You know, when I'm overseas, bro, like it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't even know why guys travel if they don't have it together. But let me catch these super chats real quick by King 5 super chat. I really appreciate that. It says, shout out to the passport bros. The age of PUAs and game coaches is over. QB passport flexing. I see you, fam. Mex treatment.
Yeah, he's one of my subs, bro. So, you know, he's showing a lot of love, man. So I appreciate that. You know, show love to BMT. Drew, you know what I'm saying? Everybody here on the panel, definitely.
For sure, man. Shout out to my dude Marcus Love, the naughty American expat with what's that? Kenyan shilling, I think, 200. Appreciate that, bro. He said, I never pay a married dating coach. I would never pay a married dating coach. Yeah, I think Lucario is married, right?
Yep.
Yeah, married in an open relationship too.
He's got
open
2
marriage.
women now. He got 2 women. He told me he's got a woman. He's got a wife and his girlfriend. And his wife and his girlfriend was on the live chat.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
But how they look though?
Yeah, I don't want to say it, man.
See, that's the thing though. I asked him for the receipts, but he was like, I don't have to. So I'm like, all right, well, these are some pictures with you and some girls, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And they were busted, bro. They were all busted.
I'm pretty. I'm gonna assume they busted, man. Shout out to Kenneth Bernard with $10 super chat. He says, keep motivating the bros. Appreciate that $10 super chat, bro. And I got one more here.
That's crazy.
We're gonna go ahead and sum up the show. Shout out to Black Baja Tour with the 5 super chat, man. I really appreciate that. He says, yo, Andrew, I'm the one that showed you Lucario receipt with an Asian granny.
Oh, shout out to you. I know it was somebody, one of my subscribers sent me that, and I got videos and shit, man. That was crazy. But I was just only posting out, and I even told Lakari, I said, listen, man, people are sending me shit.
Hey, so you told him you was gonna do that?
I said I gave him a warning. I said, hey, well, but I was being polite. I was being nice. Yeah.
Oh my!
Being nice with it. I said, listen,
you was
man.
nice with it, bro. I'm
yeah,
not gonna lie to you. You was nice.
I said,
but
listen,
when you pull that pickup, I busted out laughing. I was like, savage. that was savagery with a smile.
I said, listen, man.
Mario, but I got this picture right here, man. What's this right here? It's just like, boom.
Yeah, I just said, what's this right here? That's all I said. I said, well, I mean, you're walking with this girl, and then he's like, well, you know, I don't know what he said. I can't even remember the excuse that he said.
Man, he got out of it so smoothly. Oh, I was
no. He said, yeah, that's my banging girlfriend. That's what he said. He said that's my boo, and you know, he had to be a cut to say that because she was in the chat. So like you had to own up to that granny ass. So you got to come home every night and spank. You know.
Crazy.
I just don't get how people can spend $4,000 on a membership.
That's a great. I mean, okay, what type of membership do you? I mean, what does you get? Like, is that like a monthly thing?
So not only 4,000.
Does the bit come included with the membership?
Yeah, right. BMT. He does Skype and Zoom calls for $1,000 a month with these guys. Right.
If he got guys paying that, shout out to him. But stop bashing the passport, bro. Movement. Just we'll leave you alone, bro.
But you know how many plane tickets you could get with $4,000?
A bunch. I
said, man,
in Thailand for 4 months. All $4,000.
I spent $400 on a round trip ticket going straight to Colombia, right?
Right.
It won't even have to spend half the amount of money that I'm going to be spending on the dating coach and get better bitches, fine looking women, beautiful women. I can have and some dudes may not even want to do the whole mongering thing because this is the problem that's a disdain on a lot of people who have passports and people who don't travel. For instance, they will always want to tell you what it's like over there. You know what I'm saying? The scare tactics. Oh, you know, those girls over there, they're gonna rob you. they go do this to you. Things are gonna happen to you. Man, listen, things only happen to you unless you put yourself out there to want to make it happen to you. All you gotta do is just move smart. That's it. And as far as the women go, I've been protected by some women in Costa Rica. I'm gonna tell you a situation that happened to me. This dumbass shit that I did. I was dumb for doing this shit. I forgot to take off one of my chains. I had a gold chain on. Right, it was underneath here. I was in Costa Rica. I walked into this on Jaco Beach. It was this one, I can't remember the name of this nightclub, but you walk inside and outside is like a patio where there's like a pool deck. I just can't remember. Any of y'all been to Costa Rica?
I haven't been to Costa Rica, bro.
No, I can't remember the name of it. But anyways, when I walked in there, it's a good job that I talked to this one female, and I cut it up with her. I was really on some friendly shit, and we just had a good conversation. And then out of nowhere, she came up to me, right? She spoke English too, because they speak English out there. She said, hey, there's some Colombian guys out there. They're looking at your jewelry. They're going to rob you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo, when I heard that shit, my heart was like, oh, shit, because I'm not in home turf anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm on their territory. So she said this, don't worry about it. We're going to call an Uber for you to pick you up right at the front. I'm going to get my girls and surround you and circle you, and we're going to go straight into the fucking Uber car. Damn. So that way they can't touch me. So that's what I did. I had like 5 chicks. I had 5 bad chicks covering me, shielding me like I'm the U.S. president, bro. This shit was fucking crazy. I felt like I was the fucking president, that bitch. They got me right into the cab, went there, and then that's when I saw my boy sitting outside. The dusty nigga. He's sitting outside. I got 5 chicks with me, bad as fuck, and they wanted to chill with him. They wanted to dance and chill with him. He's like, nah, I'm not in the mood. I'm like, dude, let me pay for you. Let me pay for your room, dog. Go handle your business. At least you have a night to stay. You get some pussy. You feel good. He didn't want to do that shit. I'm a military man. I'm going to stay outside. All right, nigga, stay outside with your yo, military ass there. So guess what I did? I took them girls to the room. Oh shit! They got this little board game type shit they got over there. I don't know what the hell it is, but it was fun as hell. We were playing some music. Two of the girls had to go home. I had the other girl with me, and I was just like, all right, cool. I already know what's gonna happen. I ain't even gotta really talk much about it. So that's the greatest thing too about foreign women. Like you don't have to look for sex. It happens.
It just
See, when you're in America,
Bro,
you gotta look. You're hunting for sex. You hunting for sex. Sex is natural. It's natural out there. Like you don't have to put no game. You don't have to like force yourself or any of that bullshit, bro. Like it just happens. Like this go down.
Just
don't care. Just in America now. If you were here in the States, you don't know what the fuck's gonna go down. You don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Hey, you'll spend $200 and get that half a hug at the end of the night. That little wraparound hug.
That's it. Especially over here, they were like, I don't know if I want to do anything. I got my period. I'm gonna go home. I'm not feeling good. All that fucking bullshit. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
So
right.
as soon as I got these two girls in there, the other two went home, and I had the two girls inside the room with me. So we kick back, we chilling, and she's like, "Okay, time to fuck.
Dang. Was that Lucario game, bro? That instant smash?
I didn't even have to say shit. She just said time to fuck. I said, all right. And she said, okay, Poppy, condoms. Where the condoms at? I was like, oh, they're in the drawer. Let's go. So I had to take care of both of them. Hey, they both deserved it. They protect my life. They saved me from the Colombian mafia, so I'm good.
You see, that was a reward.
It was a reward.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the Milano, the travel vlogger with $2 super chat. He said, shout out to the chat. Shout out to you, Milano. Appreciate that, bro. Good looking. Shout out to Biscuit 2005. The $2 super chat says classic live, LMAO. Yeah, Andrew came on and said on fire. We were just about to wrap it up, Andrew, but you came on here and said on fire. Shout out to Data_CPA with $9.99 super chat. He says, bro, I don't even talk to cats abroad unless I meet them in a co-working location. Boys be lying and not legit. No LinkedIn. I got you, bro. Shout out to you. Okay. All right, I think that's it. We got a little troll in the chat too. She be I don't know why she be coming in here, but we got a little troll in the chat.
Hey man, she got
we ain't gonna block you, but Cool Cat with the 5 super chat says, Andrew, do you still have the old school B-Day pool party from the DR? I think it was posted back in 2012. It was a dope video.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, I was on my old channel, man. I had like 23,000 subscribers, bro. But I had feminists, I had haters, I had people flagging my shit, bro. People were saying that I was putting out nudity and disrespectful content and prostitution, all this other bullshit they were putting out. So it's all first of all, YouTube is not gonna allow you to upload a travel video that's containing nudity and sex. So that's all cap right there.
Right.
And second of all, most of the people that are hating are people who never even traveled before, or they just don't like black men for traveling, or they're jealous of some sort. You know what I mean? So I had a whole lot of people like attacking me. So my old channel got taken down. So unfortunately, I don't have that old footage, but I heard from the grapevine that somebody was able to save it on a flash card for me. So I'm waiting for them to send that back. So I'll reload it and put it up there. But I'm going to do a lot more editing and a lot more stuff to it. But hopefully I should be good. I should be in the clear because most of those people are not even on YouTube anymore.
Nice.
Okay. So did you get any warning about your channel, or they give you any strikes or anything, or it just took it off?
Man, I got 1, 2, 3 like all in 1 week, bro.
Dang.
Yeah.
Was it you uploading new content, or they just from your past content?
Not my past. They were going after my past videos. Videos that had like, it was always the videos that had like 100 and something odd thousand views. When I took my trip to Dominican Republic, and they didn't go after the one in Costa Rica, but it was mostly Dominican Republic because it had more of the views, right? So I got that, and I got another one where I'm in a room with a chick and I'm having a conversation with her, and she is identifying herself and her age and telling you everybody she's 23 years old. So that's letting you know and showing her ID that she's of age. And she says she's not a pro. She works at a grocery store. I was having a conversation with her, and people were saying, "Oh, that's a hooker. You talking to a hooker?" You know, you can easily speak to non-pros when you go overseas. You can go to grocery stores. I like to tend to go out of places that are outside of the tourist areas. Like, say, for instance, if I'm in DR, I try to stay a little bit outside of Sasua, like way out, so that way I know if I'm not, I know if I'm in that area, I know what I'm going to get. But not saying that you can't get it in other areas, but you got a better chance on finding good type of foreign women if you're looking for that. If you're not trying to do the non-pro thing. Now, if you're doing the pro thing, you know where the spots to go. So it gives you more options as a man to choose. Like, okay, and just like in Colombia, I had a female that asked me on a date, and she paid for my dinner.
Nice.
Nice.
That happens in Brazil a lot too.
So I mean, I guess that's game, right?
Anymore. They wonder why we don't date the U.S. anymore. Like, come on, man.
Bro, hospitality.
I miss it, man.
It's just different, bro. It's like, and this is not me disrespecting American women, and I'm not saying that they can't be good, old traditional, good-hearted American women, but let's just be real. That's like finding a needle in a haystack. You're not gonna find traditional American type of women that are old school like that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got people like Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B and everybody that they look up to, that's the greatest influence in the world. Like girls twerking and shit. Don't get me wrong.
Somebody said Jap is in the chat. I don't see Jap in the chat. Anybody see Jap in the chat?
Pull up, man. You know you ain't gonna pull up. You know he ain't gonna pull up.
I'll drop a link right now. Hold on. Let me drop a link right now. I don't see Jap in the chat.
Right.
Jap in the chat. I'm about to drop a link, bro. You come on.
Somebody said any girl that's paying for my dinner is gonna hustle me. Actually, she paid for my dinner and I gave her some dick, so that's not really hustling.
Man.
She got you out some dick, man. She hustled you out of the D.
I gave her the D, but the only thing I did was called a cab for her, because guess what? She paid for my dinner. Why not? She paid for my dinner. Right. She gave me good pussy, and I called a cab for her. Guess what? I paid $3.25 for an Uber.
I tell you,
right. And here's the thing, Drew, just to kind of add on that really quick. Like when I was in Mexico City, my phone had died. My boys, like they knew I was good. They made sure, hey, are you good? Because we're about to leave with some other chicks, and I'm there in a club, and I'm talking to multiple different girls.
All right, somebody said Jap wants peace. I don't see. Did anybody see Jap? I don't see Jap in the chat. My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you, QB.
Yeah, no, you good. So my phone died. The girl I was dancing with earlier, she saw me and she's like, are you okay? Everything is good. Like she paid for my Uber back to the hotel, you know? Mm-hmm. And I was just like, yo, like, hey, I got you on breakfast, lunch, whatever. She wasn't even tripping, bro. So the hospitality, like how you experienced, Drew, the same thing happened to me, you know?
Yeah, man.
And guess what? When I talked to her, she wrote to me in a text, I want to take you out to dinner. What do you like to eat? I kid you not. I kid you not.
Yo,
and I was like, wow, it's a beautiful chick. Hey, y'all check out my channel. I got my travel vlog. I'm going to show you in the next episode of me walking with this chick, and she's paying for my dinner. I got it all recorded, and we're eating. So if niggas be talking about I'm capping, I got it all on footage.
Yo, man, my Spanish girl, yo, every time I go, well, she's in London now, but every time I go and visit her, there's always food. She don't let me buy anything. I can't even buy a drink. She won't even let me buy a drink at a bar. We going out. She's like, no, I got that. I'm like, I never get this shit in the U.S., man.
Never.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I do pay when I go out with the chicks, and I pay for them for the most part, and I buy them drinks. But come on, dog. Like, how much you really spending out there? Let's be real.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You spending $10 for 2 meals?
I'm telling you. I try to spend money and she won't let me do it. she won't let me. She like put that wallet back in your pocket. I'm like, oh, all right.
Right. Hey, BMT, the chat's asking for Drew's channel.
Yeah, I'm putting it in there now.
Oh.
Yeah.
And flexing.
Yes.
Passport flexing.
What's up? What's up, bro? What's up,
How you
Marcus?
doing, man? I saw you on the Peso, man. On one of his panels. I made the mistake of going on there one time. He wouldn't even cam up, and I see he does that the same thing to you. How did you deal with all those women? Those women were angry. You were low key. I don't know if you look at the playback, but I'm assuming your lady's Asian, right?
Nah, she's Mexican. So
Whatever. She looked very attractive, and when you were talking calmly and they were yelling, she was in the background going out the door, and they got really. That's when they really got mad at you. I don't know if you saw your lady behind you.
Hey,
going
but
out the front door.
Marcus, my brother, we don't like talking about that cat over here, man.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
No additional.
My bad.
You know what I'm saying? That cat's a loser.
Bad passport, bro. Bad passport, bro.
right. But no, it's all good. I hold it my own, and
me and QB talked about that. About that. You know, like bro,
I held my own, but you did better than me. You were very patient.
Right.
That's all I want to tell you. You were very patient.
Time, bro. That shit's a waste of time, bro.
Right.
But let me holler at Will Connery for the $2 super chat, man. I really appreciate that. He said, "Shout out to BMT family. Just brought my first shirt, and we're taking my first out the country trip to Thailand. That's what's up, man. November 3rd for 3 months. Damn, 3 months. Tap into the Patreon, fellas. It's gold. Yeah, the Patreon, man. The Patreon is hitting, bro. You know, I don't push it too much, but the Patreon is definitely hitting. We definitely got a lot of. Matter of fact, me and QB got an episode on there on the Patreon.
Right.
You know, YouTube, we gotta keep it hella clean.
Right.
They've been deleting all types of channels for little stuff lately. So, you know, most of the content is going to go on the Patreon.
Can I just say something real quick? What's up with this peso man?
Man,
cut it.
I don't even like discussing this.
Oh, we ain't talking about him? Okay.
Do free promo, bro. You have to pay me for some promo.
Yeah. Hey, but BMT, I gotta head out. I'm gonna holler at y'all boys later.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and end the show anyway, bro. We've been out here for about 3 hours now, going on 3 hours. I was trying to get Jap. I guess Jap was in here. I didn't see anybody. I didn't see him in it. Did you see him in the chat? I didn't see Jap in the chat. Peace, QB. That would have been nice. But hey, next time, man, we'll do a show. We'll do a show.
Jack
next
was
time.
in the chat. I don't think
he was. In the chat.
I subbed to both of you guys. I don't understand why he's bringing all the heat on people with passports traveling. I mean,
because we're
black men traveling.
We're hurting his pocket. That's exactly
why.
Yeah,
they want. Hey, hold on. They want me to call.
They want me to call it. It's all about making money. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I respect the hustle, but still, I mean,
I'm sure people in New York have been with Macario, but I'm sure people have gone up to Minister Jap in person by now or online and be like, "Yo, you're full of it," because every single one of us has receipts on some sort of social media platform.
I only got one receipt. What are you doing, babe?
Although I don't like posting my receipts up, but I still got receipts.
That's my receipt right there.
I can't see nothing, bro.
I have a receipt. I keep messing with my camera. There she is.
Oh, okay, nice.
That's my receipt. I'm not tricking. That's my girl. I mean, Kenya.
Minister Jack and Lucario cannot do what you just did.
I had to show a receipt. That's all right. Fine stuff.
All right.
Hey, shout out to my dude, Atlanta Street Promo and Podcast. My dude, man. He had the funniest post in Passport Bros for the month. I'm gonna try to find that. I gotta find that clip, bro. No dinero.
Man, you know they be hounding you out there in Colombia, man, for them rapping cats, man. That was like the third one. Yeah, that was the third one, back to back. And don't let them see you with a girl. If you walking with a girl somewhere, it's over with. They really gonna attack you.
Oh man. Hey yo, I'm out. Thank you.
All right, bro. Peace to Del North. Peace, bro.
All right, later.
Branjour, where you at, bro? Where you at?
Hey,
Branjour?
what's up, man? I'm out here in Boston, man. I'm in Boston. I heard your panel. I have to go in on this. I'm like, man, you guys are doing it well out there. Hey, what's up, man? My name's Branjour.
What up, Branjour?
I'll be in Thailand in 3 weeks and in the Philippines, man. I want to see if you're out there.
Hell no, you don't come out here to Thailand, man. You got all the girls last time you was out here, bro. They were calling me, asking about your ass. I'm like, man, don't be calling me about no damn Branjour.
It's the drag, man. It ain't me, man. Hey, I say, what you doing, man? How the panel doing?
Everybody good, bro. Everybody Gucci, man. We just going in on these passport, bro, haters. You know how we got to do it every now and then.
But you know what? I got a problem with that because I do a lot of business when I go abroad. Like when we went out last time, we were in Thailand. There was a lot of business to be made in Thailand, as far as condos, as far as business that are there, properties. And you get to meet a lot of brothers that are like-minded. Usually, people that go out have disposable income, and we take care of a lot of issues out there. So for people to just be
they claim we broke. They say we broke
because that's. They try to create the narrative that we are broke and we dusty. Most people that go out of town or go to other countries, we have income, excessive income. So we do pretty well. For the most part, most people that I've met basically are entrepreneurs and people like-minded who want better things in life, man. We see other options. And I don't think people want us to have other options. That's that big word, options. So I don't know, but I was hearing the brother talking about going to DR and Colombia and being treated out, and I was like, these things happen too. A lot of females treat you and treat you well, and I want to put my 2 cents in there and just say, well, it's up to your panel, man.
For sure, man. For sure.
What's up, man? Good looking out.
Hey, yeah, man. I think we deserve it, man. Like I said, my boy's trying to go to Cambodia too. We don't know if we're gonna meet up with you. But we're trying to go out there. Just like I said, most of us go out there to enjoy ourselves and the treatment we get. And usually we are the mindset that if you treat me good, I'm gonna treat you better. I've yet to see somebody out there who's penny pinching. You know?
This chick is in the back end. She didn't put on a mask and try to come on the show. Like, come on, girl. She put on a little ski mask so she can get up, bro. It's the same chick as last time. Yeah.
Damn butterhead, man. Get that butterhead out of here. Chick is trash.
She went and put a little ski mask on so she can get on the show. Hey, man, why? Let me ask you this, Atlanta Street promo. Why is everybody up in arms about bros with passports? Why? Why can't we just enjoy ourselves? Mr. No dinero.
Yo, man, because we are happy, man. They hate to see a black man smiling and happy, man. And then the first black men, we are good promoters, man. We see something, we gonna get on camera, talk about it. We gonna be smiling. We gonna
smile and flex.
And we gonna do all of that. And then you got the pookies. They gonna throw money in the club. We gonna make it.
It's like Aaron say, how do broke dudes travel? I don't get that. How they travel and they broke? I don't understand.
I'm definitely not broke. So,
you know, the thing is, I think women are mad at us because brothers that travel have disposable income and we live really good lives and we're happy people. We people that are happy outgoing. We're happy people, we're adventurous, we're everything they want, but they just don't know how to treat us right. It's like when we were here, they mistreated us and took us for granted. And when we gone, my boy has a saying, you're going to respect something. You're either going to respect my presence or you're going to respect my absence. We're going to respect something about me. And that's the issue we have now. Now that we left, all of a sudden they feel like, they're gone and they're getting better. And look at her, she better looking than me. And the one thing you can't do to sisters is show up with somebody that looks better than they do. Because now all of a sudden,
well, you know what? It's more than just the physical look. It's more that the attitude is better and the cooperation, just more pleasant.
But
so I think that's the nails in the coffin too. You know,
if women would appreciate the brothers that they have, if just they showed a little, and brothers don't need that much, just nice cooperation and just be told that every once in a while that they value you, everybody be fine. But nowadays, I see the sentiment is we don't need you. I mean, I'm empowered. I got my job. I got my girls. And basically all the girls want to do is make sure that the girls reconfirm that they're the boss chicks. So, I mean, I let it go, man. I let it go. So I don't date in the U.S. I take my passport and I keep it pushing. So I can't tell you. I haven't dated in the U.S. probably 3 years. So,
yo,
your blood pressure's low, isn't it?
I remember like maybe that woman stuff, like that stuff just started like 10 years ago, man. When you go to the club, all the ladies who don't need no man, put your hands up, start screaming. And we at that time we was like, oh, okay, yeah. But now that shit is real now. That's
real in the field.
All the independent women, put your hands up. If you don't need no man to pay your bills, they start screaming, man, we out of here now, man. We don't care nothing about none of that.
They're gonna have that Beyonce song.
My ticket to Thailand last month was almost $1,700. Nah, bro. Yeah, that's a lot of money. $1,700 for a ticket to Thailand.
Hey, man. Listen, man. This what look at this right here, man. Look.
Another narrow.
Kiss your passport every time you see it, baby. Just start kissing it, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What up, John Money? What up, Chopper?
What's good? What's good, bro? What's up with you, man? What's
That's
good,
John.
Branger?
Hey, just us
Hey.
broke passport bros, us dusty broke passport bros, chopping it up.
We just
John,
broken
see,
ashy. Just broken
Yo,
ashy.
John.
Look at the background. Look at his background.
I'm trying to see it.
Hey,
Yo,
we
John,
got travel food.
Oh, he at the loft back there, right?
Hold on. John, are
Yeah.
you still in Thailand? Are you still in Thailand?
Yeah, I'm in Thailand.
Yo, I'll be out there in 3 weeks, man. You coming through? How am I get in touch with you, man?
Shoot, I think I got your number on WhatsApp or
Yeah,
something.
that's your number. Last time I saw you,
Yeah.
we were in Colombia, junk.
Yeah, I'll find it. I'll hit you up today.
Yeah, all right, cool. So I'm gonna be out there in 3 weeks. I'm coming with a couple of cats too. I mean, he put it out there.
Branger, we're gonna start that challenge over again too. I ain't forgot about you. Branger was out, Branger was out here cheating. He was out here cheating on me.
Iris, you know I'm gonna cheat like a motherfucker. Iris, I'm gonna cheat like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, fuck that. Excuse me. I'm gonna cheat.
Magic pills and shit like that.
Hey, we're in Thailand, baby. We're in Thailand. We can get anything from the pharmacy. It's legal.
I was telling them that earlier. Shout out to Just Shinobi Gaming Doho with the $4.99 super chat. He said, "Come back so we can blame it all on you." No cap.
I'm good where I'm at.
Yeah, but the beautiful thing, Thailand's a beautiful place, man. The women treat you good. They really respect the man. I really like the way the whole city embraces us, man. It was a beautiful thing. The food was good. The atmosphere was good. The only thing I had the issue is that damn flight. But other than that, man, I'm loving Thailand.
Yeah, they cool, man. We chilling, man.
I personally, I don't like Thailand personally.
Receipt.
Oh, let's see that. Where the receipts at, baby? Show the receipts, kid. Okay, brother. Okay.
About to get a haircut, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
I miss my massages, man. I miss my massages because they really know how to take care of you, man. And you know the beautiful thing about
on the show, bro.
Yeah, the beautiful thing about Thailand, you get like a facial. They look. I'm 51. They dye your hair. They shave you. They take care of you, man. They'll even rub your feet if you ask them nicely. So you gotta like it, man. It's a man's paradise out there.
I did hear about those affordable foot massage.
Hi, friends. How are y'all?
Hey, man.
Who's this? What's up?
Hi, I'm a supporter. I'm a big fan of you guys, y'all.
Hey, Shelby.
Hey,
My name is
man. I just came to stop by and say what's up. Me.
Hi, Bridget. Peace, bro.
Hi, bro.
My name is Anna. I'm a big supporter of you guys.
I know. We know who this is. You've been on the show before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the divester chick.
I'm not a divester. Right? I only date my skin tone complexion. I don't date outside my race.
Oh, okay. Maybe somebody else.
I can't knock you on that if that's your preference.
Shout out to Cool That Super Chat.
Whatever floats your boat.
Shout out to Super Chat, Cool Cat, $2 Super Chat, bro. Sleeping on South Africa. We're gonna go to South Africa too, bro.
Oh, South Africa. Oh, bro,
Africa is lit.
South Africa is lit. Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Durban Beach, Pretoria.
One second, I can count them up, but I'm gonna have to leave. I'm roommating with one of my friends. She's like a pro-black, so she can't be hearing this conversation.
Okay.
She doesn't know that she's white, but she's like one of those pro-black white people. But she doesn't like it when I talk colorist talking points. 1 second.
Now that's America these days, huh?
Yeah, I don't like that. She never used to be like that though.
You gotta stay on your toes with a white girl about talking about black issues.
No, I don't talk about black issues. I'm mixed. I'm mixed.
Okay.
She mixed with black and light skin.
I'm mixed. My mom is biracial. My mom is biracial. My dad is black, and I don't look fully African.
And your Lambo's blue, right?
Okay.
Well, you know, Africans look a whole bunch of different ways depending.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, and Europeans do too. Go to Europe. You'll see dark skin. There's dark skinned people in Europe too. But like I said, certain features go with certain features. And I don't look dark skinned. I don't look like any of you guys on this panel. I look similar to that guy in the middle, but not
You
the
a
rest of
shade,
y'all.
you a shade lighter than me.
I'm not a shade. Who's talking?
Me,
Yo,
me.
I
I
am
you
not
a
a
shade
shade.
lighter than me.
I am not a shade. Oh well,
see
wait, in the
you?
summertime I can get up to your skin tone, down to your skin tone complexion, but like
Down to my
in the
skin tone.
wintertime I'm super light.
Can
Girl,
we
I
see
can
you
tell by
though?
that I can tell by that gleam on your forehead. You use that special little soap to lighten your skin up. You ain't fooling nobody.
I don't
You
lighten
about
my
my
skin.
complexion.
My skin naturally get like that due to my mother. Thanks to my pale skin mother.
Is your mom white?
I'm
Is your mom
not a
white?
darkie. I don't do what your female counterparts do to look more beautiful. They use skin bleach because their skin tone is
Oh, Lord have
undesirable.
mercy. See how we go this route. See,
That don't got nothing to do with
African American women because they're ugly.
Go ahead,
mean,
go ahead, bro.
she's a
Go ahead,
troll.
get him, Malcolm.
She's
I
just
ain't-
trolling.
What's up with
It's
you and
it's
this
all
color
trolling.
stuff, bro? Like,
Yeah,
why you always drinking this?
Because the lighter the better. Because darker
trolling.
All right,
complexion
we're gonna get
people
you up out of here. We're gonna
because
get you
Man.
over here. I try to give you a chance. Try to give you a chance.
because
Hey,
darky
guys don't
because
want to hear
dark
you, baby.
I mean,
Aaron, man, come on,
See,
Aaron.
I mean,
How
I-
much you paying
my
these
bad,
chicks?
my bad, bro.
How much you paying these chicks to pull up, bro?
I mean,
Nah,
Come on, bro.
She's trolling, man. She
Come
can't
on,
I
be
love-
that shit.
all right, I love me a light skin
She
chick
sounds like
too,
something
but
out that
dang.
Spike Lee movie, you know.
Right. She
School
trolling.
days, good and bad hair, and being a wannabe and a jigaboos
Right.
and all that.
Especially
Sound
coming
like
off that
something out
girl's
of that movie,
forehead.
man.
First of all, she covered up her face to get up in
Right.
here. You know, she was
Yeah,
begging to come on
know
for
that.
some reason. I don't know. I think she's from that other little Pandora channel. But let me catch a super chat, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. The Black Cleaner / Restore with a $5 super chat, man. You guys with these YouTube names, but shout out to you. Shout out to BMT Boston repping 02. We put his whole zip code in there 02126. Now in Decatur, Georgia. Shout out to you, man. Average man makes $43,000 a year. U.S. living costs $60K, but if you're smart, $43K goes further abroad. Very true. Very good
Yeah,
point,
man.
brother. Very good point.
That's
It's
true.
expensive in the States, man.
That's
Malcolm,
true.
you
It's
just
dirt cheap, man.
bought a condo out there in Colombia, right?
Yes, sir, man. I just hooked it up a little bit. Got the TV in there, got the couch, got the cable going. You know, I was there last week. I stayed there. I was supposed to stay there for like 7 days. I kept pushing the flight back. I didn't want to leave, man. American Airlines was like, bruh, why you keep calling, man? We see you pushing the flights back. I was like, man, please, man. I do not want to come back. But my job kept calling me, so I had to go, man.
Hey, quick question, man. Because that guy made a post in the group. Because how many times have you been to Colombia this year? Like around how many times?
At least this year, I've probably been there about 9 times.
Now, have you had any problems with the immigration going or coming from Colombia? Like, did they ask you why you go there so many times? Because that's what I've been hearing.
Nah, I never had a problem. I'm gonna tell you though, one problem I got flagged, but that's because I changed my date, like the same day. And when they see that, they flag you, but then you go to the back and they just pat you down and check your bag, and then they let you go. But I never had a problem. It's always been cool, man.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to Big Gangs, the Gangster Lifestyle 5 super chat. I'm laughing because she in the back end with her cam up now. I will say
she cammed up.
Yeah, she cammed up. Hold on.
She's not contributing nothing to the conversation.
Yeah, let's see what she looking like. Let's see what she looking like.
The Ganzella lifestyle means travel, see the world,
I
has
just
to
want to see
offer,
what she
live your
look
life.
like. I know she's trolling.
Cause life is short. Hold on, let me read that one more time. Big Gangs against the lifestyle, man. I appreciate the $5 super chat. He says, just want to shout out the bros and say that gangster lifestyle means travel, see that world, has to offer, live your life, because life is short. It's very true. All right, we're gonna bring her on for a minute. You know, let me see. This girl supposed to be she mixed, right? Hold on, let me see.
She better be a dime. Oh hell no. Hell no, man. Get your ass.
Let me see here.
Goddamn,
Back up a little bit. Back up a little bit.
Goddamn,
You're
Rihanna.
too close to the camera, my sister. You're too close, my sister. Just back up a little bit.
We can't even hear you.
Just a little bit.
Your mic is on mute. We can't even hear you anyway.
I said,
Can't
with
hear
your
you.
burn ass, you need some skin bleach for your skin. Burn
Oh,
ape.
here we go. See, we didn't want to do this. We didn't want to do
Back
this.
up a little bit.
Get your ET forehead up out of here, man.
EP,
We
Get,
get
get close to the
ape
camera
ass.
like her.
Get your
Forehead all
ape
up in
ass
here like
out of
this.
here. Go back to the zoo with your
Yes,
ape ass.
sweetie.
That's what you're so
My
ugly.
forehead all up in
All
here.
right. Let me get
I
on.
want
Let
y'all
me
to
get
see
on
my
out here.
forehead. Yeah.
I ain't mean to do all that. I ain't mean to do all that. You know.
Bro.
All right. Shout
You
out to
see
D
that girl?
Southcrown 35 with a $5 super chat. She said, "Is this the
Girl,
same
just
chick
on
that
the-
said don't call me a sister?" A little while ago. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same.
You don't know?
I don't know that girl. Lucky over
she's
here
still-
laughing at that girl, man.
She's still
supposed to be light. She's darker than me.
Yeah.
This colorism stuff.
All right. Hold on. Let me get her out the chat. She is going off in the back end. Bye. Get you on up out of here.
This colorism stuff is bad.
She keep on talking about some she mixed mystery. We know what you are. You black and light skin. That's what you is.
Right.
Shout out to D South Crown 35. You can put graffiti on her foot.
Oh God.
All right, man. We want to go through all this. All right, fellas. All right. That's we're gonna go ahead and end the show off that, man.
All right.
Everybody on the panel coming through.
Appreciate
man.
you letting me
Shout
come
out
on the
to
panel, man.
Yes,
Shout out
sir.
to you. And Marcus Love, we gotta do in-depth interview about your trip in Kenya at some point too, bro. Let me know when you.
Oh, sure, man. I've been here for like 4 going on 5 months now, so yeah.
Okay.
No, it's no problem, man.
Nairobi lit, man.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yo, and
I'm
Aaron,
checking out where you at though. You look like you having fun out there. Are you in Bangkok or Pattaya?
Man, I'm in where am I at? I'm in Chiang
No,
Mai.
you know where you
New
at.
Zealand.
You know where you at.
You all over the place.
You know where you at.
I know the food is good. I mean, I know the food
It's delicious.
Good, man.
It's some of the best food I ever had in my life.
It's all right, brother Marcus Love.
I mean,
It's okay.
I've tasted it in Los Angeles, but to get it right from the country, it's got to be really good, spicy food, man.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be good. I wasn't expecting it, but it's really good.
Because I know you're losing weight naturally, just eating that healthy food, no GMOs in it or nothing.
Yep,
Mhm.
that's a fact.
You don't lose weight, especially when you walk
That's
in
fact.
there.
And
For
it's
some reason,
cheap.
it gets a little hotter at night too. So when you out and about at night,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That the humidity must be something else.
Yeah, and it's cheap.
Even during the nighttime, huh?
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's bad.
Yeah.
Aaron want to get off. I know you.
I'm
keeping you.
Oh,
she
you still watching her?
Yeah, she's just tripping, man. She'll pop back in.
Go on, bring it
But
back
go ahead.
up, man.
Go ahead.
So we can give her a nice, friendly, good goodbye.
Nah, we don't want to do that. I don't want to. We was having a good show, good positive show, man.
She's a troll. I don't think she's being serious.
Nah, she's serious.
Really?
Right.
She's serious.
A mental
All right,
illness.
I'm gonna kick you out the studio again.
Anybody who's a troll as an adult gotta be weird. That's just how I look at it.
Mm-hmm. Well, guys, that's been the show, man. Once again, appreciate everybody tuning in.
No doubt, man. Peace.
Everybody on the panel. Yo, what up, bro?
Yeah, man.
Yo, let's do a little quick vid, not later on during the week about buying property out there, man. Something like, man. I want to give brothers the heads up because it's definitely good, but then it's some tricks to the trade. They be, it's a couple scammers out there, man, but we can weave through that.
I bet. That's a bet, man. We'll do it soon, bro. I hit you up.
Peace.
Peace.
I just want